What's going on, everybody? CaptainRoBear and crew here for Galaadluuran episode 4.5. Welcome. Happy Saturday, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Saturday.
Happy extra hour of sleep, but we'll probably just stay up and lose at night. Yeah.
Absolutely.
We'll have an extra hour to make new characters. It's outstanding.
Just a reason to tell my boss why I'm tired in the afternoon instead of just like I need a nap.
From CST to CTA.
We need to
Wait,
get
so
rid
you
of that
said
shit.
Your time zone now called cat? You're the cap and the cat?
CTA. Not CAT.
CTAs catch this attitude.
Nice sub donation there, buddy.
Ooh.
I'm not commenting on that.
I can't.
Nope. Just moving on.
That happened.
Anybody got announcements that they want to talk about? Or are we just going to get right into this?
I think that wrapped up 90% of that conversation. Let's keep going.
All right, time for me to finish off the 10%. All right.
That's right.
Picking up in combat where we left off last episode. As you guys are in the midst of fighting more strange creatures, this time from Dresden himself. As you guys were planning to get yourself into some rather wrestling entertainment, you've gone to full old-fashioned Southern style wrestling, as you guys have been able, for the most part, to get rid of the lizard men around you, but you have this massive Zulgath gut rager that is still in your midst. We're going to be to pick up in combat on the gut rager's turn. This shouldn't go poorly at all.
Mm-hmm.
Just another day in the office.
Foreshadowing.
All right. Kumo still has the higher position up on top of the statue to the right.
Oh, yeah.
Mara has been tanking the best she can. Somehow, Kazul is up on his 2 feet. I'm looking back in the roll log, and it's showing me that Kumo did do the last damage to this gut rager. Or it looks like you attempted to.
Yeah, we finished after he finished.
Well,
Damage got rolled back.
That was Kumo shot the guy that was in the top right corner.
Yeah.
Warrior that was there.
That's why
He
it's
just had
rolled
the
back.
wrong one targeted. Is all.
Yeah. Let's see here. Fortitude save. Actually from Seiyun. I just realized I've been going back in the roll log that no one can see. That's
All right.
Chat loves it when I do that.
Me and all my dots.
Oh,
Yeah, Seiyun's. Let's do it. Gut Rager is going to target you, Seiyun. And it is going to unleash the esophagus.
That sounds interesting.
It's called the
Try the last 10
corrosive
minutes.
kiss, if you wanted to know.
Oh
Oh,
God.
that is 10%. That is the last 10%.
That is
You're
the
going to
last
find out what
10%.
percent it is by going ahead and clicking. Actually, no, this is to attack. Let's go.
Jeez, plus 23. Good God Almighty.
just barely hits. Just
34 will be a critical hit as your AC is 23. Oh, this is bad news, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
This is bad news. On a critical hit, the target also takes 2d6 persistent acid damage. Gut Rager is going to go clumsy.
As it recoils its esophagus. That's something you don't read every day.
It's a descriptor I didn't want to read.
Don't take this damage yet. And then
Rewind.
we'll go and move over this 2D. And this happened the last time. It did not want to apply it to you. I'll do it the old-fashioned way. That I can do. Persistent damage. That's incredible. I go and I click it and it goes, yeah, here's some persistent damage. Doesn't know what it is.
Yeah, you can just take this. Good luck.
Hey, Peter man.
Constant nagging.
I've been married for 16 years. I'm used to it.
I'm sorry, but I have immunity to nagging, if you can see right here on my character sheet.
All right, there's the acid. Boom. Acid is on. And then we need to add the actual crit to this because it doesn't have a crit button. So we're just going to roll it again.
Ouch.
Whew.
Good low roll. So that'll be an extra 2. And I'm just going to go ahead and take this off your character since I know the math. So it's going to be 11 plus 2. So the first one's going to be 13. And then we will look at this acid roll. Look at that ass. Good. All right. Now you can click the easy button for the 11 acid and the 17 acid.
Fucking ouchies.
Oh no.
And Sayun is. His eyes roll in the back of his head.
Reaction.
Don't hit me.
I'm gonna use a reaction since you and I were kind of standing back to back. So I feel like you have my back. That same void that when he cast it down on the enemies at the start of the fight, you're gonna see Kazul kind of melt down into the void, and then he's gonna reappear standing above you and absorb that hit.
You will fail because it is a critical hit.
Aww.
You attempt to save your friend's life. This will not consume your reaction, and it will not consume a spell or whatever.
Yep, it would have been a
is.
spell slot.
It's just for the RP in the moment.
Okay. Well, that's tongue lash. Is
Oh
still
no,
gonna go
no,
right
no,
through
no,
me.
no, 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 no. Yes, you can. It's not a natural 20. It's a
unnatural crit.
Yeah, I forget we have unnatural
All
crits. Right. Yes, you can.
So, how much would have knocked you down to 1 hit point?
How much would have knocked me down to 1?
Yeah.
18 of that 28 would have knocked me down to 1.
All right, so then I take 18 of it as I cast.
And
this.
I get 1.
Okay, so you're doing Martyr's Intervention.
Yep, we both become wounded 1, and I take 18 damage. So that 18 of it. So I'll take that 17.
Yeah, it doesn't say it has to be in a certain order. Let's go.
Another 1.
I told you, you need to fight against your oppressors. Not me. I'll do what I must.
All right, with the esophagus out, it cannot jaw attack, but it is going to claw towards you, Mara. Here we go. Map penalty -4. Hits by 7. Here it comes.
That was targeted on Sayun.
Oh,
I don't
well,
know. I don't know if your AC is any better, but
my
not
AC
that
is
much
still
better.
23.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Brutal.
It's just 2 damage.
Wow, they've redone the roll log. Roll log is different.
I thought so.
I gotta say, something here seems slightly off from just watching it for a second.
Looks like you're able to do more. Oh my God, you're able to add things onto here.
What?
Yeah, looks like you can easy add like, hey, I need an extra D6 of something. Like, okay, I need an extra D6 of cold damage that's not on this weapon. Looks like you can just add it on the fly. And
That's
you can
nice.
even label it.
That is so cool.
What's not
Foundry all
cool?
working magic.
How about this is gonna hurt?
Yeah, you just... Mara looks back over at Kazul and Sayun, who are just flagging, and she just kind of reaches out a hand and drops.
Will save. Ah, he loves his BFF. Seeing Kazul stick up for Sayun over on the other side, and considering that Ezra is largely responsible for this current shit show, instead of the creepy, shadowy performance there, instead you get the very much the echo trail body of Alucard in front of this one, as he will dash in front of you and absorb those extra pieces. So you took 16 points. How much? What was your HP?
So I was at 9 HP.
You were at 9, so I will take 7 with my Martyr's Invention.
So I have 1.
1. Greatest reaction in freaking Pathfinder.
Seriously, like so basically what happens then is, like, as Mara's reaching out, she just gently strokes against Ezra's jacket.
Don't get used to it. Look at the size of this thing. We need you. Stay alive.
I'm trying.
I'm gonna break a nail if I have to fight this thing myself.
I owe you a manicure.
I'll take you up on it. All right. Iroa,
Hello.
we need you to make a secret of... Oh, no.
No! That can't. Holy shit! You're slightly injured.
Oh,
Stop this.
here's... Okay.
Going far.
Good news here. You're going for a long sleep after you take your turn, Quirky.
The eternal sleep.
I like that it gives you the rap sheet of how are you after you take this turn. Well, I'm very.
I love how he just took 2 damage, and then it's like, but you, on the other hand.
I'm bleeding.
Wait till you see mine, Hyra. Just wait.
Okay.
What am I stepping into?
He is a living status effect right now. All right. Go ahead and roll initiative. We'll find out when you get to RP your way back into this thing.
All right.
Never.
No.
Oh, it's gonna be some RP,
Welcome
all
back.
right. I'm gonna RP my way right into this fucker. He wakes up a week later wondering,
Oh.
how'd everyone die?
This is very on par for this combat right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I need.
Oh, look at that. Look at the time. I gotta go, guys.
Work's calling me.
I need you to roll a d20 for me.
Well, I mean, I can't roll any worse than that one, right?
Yes.
Little
You're the
better.
1.5 versus the Gut Rager because they also rolled in that one. Let's go. All right, Mara, it is your turn. 1 HP in a dream.
Yeah. So taking all that persistent damage?
At the end of your turn.
Oh, at the end. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's at the end, so you get to rock
Go
out.
big, because you're going home.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going home.
Well, no. Oh God, where is it? Yeah, no. Mara is still looking at Ezra and just, maybe we'll even spring for pedicures as she goes ahead and kind of runs a hand down her bleeding chest, and I'm going to attempt to lay on hands myself.
Yes. Yes.
T for target. I don't know how. Wait, I don't have enough. What?
You probably just need to click your focus spell on.
Yeah. I'm T for targeting myself. Why is this saying I can't?
It's not so much about targeting yourself with lay on hands as it is making sure that
You have
you have a focus
points?
spell. So I'm going to click the focus pool where you need one. Now you should be able to cast it.
Yeah, I hit cast and then it immediately takes it off.
Yep. Then do lay on hands.
Then you gotta
Healing.
click the healing button on the bottom where it says
Mhm.
healing or reverse undead. Click healing.
Yep.
Because lay on hands can hurt or heal in this.
Oh.
It hurts the
Mhm.
undead or heals everyone else.
How do I do? Oh my God.
Just click lay on
Okay.
hands healing there after your target.
Yeah, the spell effect, lay on hands.
In the
Yeah.
roll log.
Roll log all the way on the
Oh
bottom.
God, my roll log was scrolled all the way up.
Well, that'll be the problem.
Quirky
there.
couldn't pull over any further.
I can't pull over any further.
Now you're gonna click roll healing.
I did. Now it's not doing anything.
No, you clicked healing. Now click roll healing. It changes to that, and then one more click will get you to where we need to be. I think.
It says damage roll.
Click it.
Then you click
There
We're
you
just
go.
gonna click it and see what happens.
apply healing.
Now apply it.
Here we go.
Ugh. Got her.
Let's go.
All right, I have laid hands on myself, and just kind of
ready to go.
winks at Ezra, and gonna go ahead and take a huge swing at the gut rager.
Let's go.
That doesn't take a map penalty since it's my first attack, correct? Awesome. Come on, baby, let's do this. We were struggling last time.
30.
There we go. Despite me being clumsy and bleeding and... Come on, big damage.
It is
big
also
damage.
clumsy and off guard.
Oh, good.
18 points of damage.
Stumbling around each other.
It's got its
And then...
hanging out.
Oh, absolutely. I want to see if I can cut off that nasty little esophagus. Just kind of gags a little bit as she swings through again.
That's how you do it.
Yes!
Do it.
That's
Fuck
my
that
girl.
map penalty.
Who's the throat goat now? What?
Oh. That's one.
And then so I hit critical to the right.
Yes.
There we go. Come on, baby.
There you go. That's chunky.
I will take that. That is nice.
Screw that 1. 10, 10, 1,
I know
6.
the one sucks. But like I'll take it. That's 51 damage.
Oh, this thing
total.
recoils back. I'm gonna rule this since the esophagus is out. Dude, you're gonna cleave that fucking thing off. Will no longer be able to make that attack as it is officially bloodied.
There we go. There we go. I guess
That's
it is
our tank.
Pathfinders after all. That's the end of my turn.
Uh-oh.
Minus my damage that I'm gonna take.
Yes, look at that 1, 1, 1, 2. Go!
The nat 20 is coming in clutch all the way through. It loves.
Did you roll solid ones on every single dice?
Wow.
No, you rolled 1, 2.
That is
You roll-
amazing. That's what happens when you cut off the large extending appendage.
Yeah, make your recovery
Wow.
checks, by the way. To try to shake off some of these status effects.
And then so it's a fortitude roll.
It's literally recovery roll, so it's there on the roll log. It says roll recovery check. This is the first one. Yes, that's a success.
On the big bleed, too. That's a good one.
Oh, let's go. Let's get them all. Let's get them all.
That could be... Oh, nope.
No, this is a straight dice roll. You need a 15.
Oh, yeah.
15 or higher. It's really a 25% chance.
I don't even know the system, man.
I don't
Unless it's
either, unless it tells me.
That's Black Ops
Yeah.
about the Stupefy.
If you crit fail, does it make it worse?
Wait, so hold on. I rolled
No.
poison twice. So when I did the first recovery roll, that was for blood. It wiped out both of them. Because it said that I had 2 persistent bleeds.
Yeah, because you're really not supposed to have double bleeds, and I don't really how you got double bleeds, but you know what? We rolled with it and took care of it, so. No one bleeds my own blood. All right. This is another situation of pure awfulness. Everybody needs some hometown cooking. Oh, I gotta make another will save for Ezra. Ah, God, why can't he just be a himbo right now? No, he's gonna drop a oh man, I'm running out of spells.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty thin too.
I forgot we're only level 5 over here. We gotta level up. We have got to level up for how drunk I'm making these encounters. Okay, this is. We gotta have an intervention. Okay, I'm obviously coming right off of playing like level 8 combat with the rest of them, and I'm looking over here and I'm like, we do not have the tools for this.
The off healer has entered the chat.
I'm not even the
I
main.
wish I didn't now won my way in, but
No.
hey, I'm here.
I'm literally a dandy, okay? You know, I'm doing very dandy things. This is a first level
Oh my god.
group heal. This is, but I mean, it.
Rub some dirt on it.
You technically have 2 off healers and a healer.
Dude, I'm not even gonna do that. It'll literally be like 3 points of healing for everyone. I'm gonna heal Sayun. Oh, wake up! I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna take one of my gloves off and I'm gonna slap the monkey. Wake up, you little bitch! We're not done here yet.
Monkey.
I mean, what?
Spanking the monkey.
I didn't say I spit on it first, okay?
He's not unconscious, right? He has 1 hit point.
Yes, he has 1 hit point left.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes it even better. It's,
You just slap.
I slap you. You just kind of, you're like, I can see you begin to fade in my arms. Oh no!
Roll for damage on that glove, Cap.
Slaps the
Roll for
last
damage.
hit point.
Dude, hey, that's the problem in Pathfinder. Your punches are strong, dude.
Yeah, you fuck people up with a slap.
Oh.
Just slap that last.
Oh God, I forgot. I got them. I'm gonna put a lot of quarters in the jar.
It's all right. We're due for one. All right. Let's yeah, and I did not crit heal, so let's go.
Oh, you have the same crappy heal I have.
Oh no!
Wait.
You can't cast a spell when you're stupefied unless you pass that check, right?
Oh no. Oh no. When did I get stupefied?
Probably from that concert.
I think it was like right before this last turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, stupefied 1.
Bad news bears. That's not good.
I'm gonna use a luck card on that.
Yeah. You just gotta beat us. You just gotta beat a 6.
Oh man, that hurts.
So bad. Yes.
There we go.
Success.
Now we can cast spells again.
Ooh, unstupefied. That would have been so bad. Just you unconscious in my arms. I'm so
Just
sorry.
Smack me for no reason. Yeah.
It's not when he just goes unconscious.
I was gonna roll the hit and play that RP out if I had to. All right. This is so wild. You can add all kinds of stuff. So now we can add whatever modifiers. Oh, it's so good. Oh, I love it. Love to see it. 14 points of healing to you, Sayun.
Oh, what? Why'd you slap? I kind of liked it.
I'm going to pick up the esophagus. This is why. And I'm going to take it. I'm going to use it as my telekinetic projectile. I'm going to whip the shit out of this gut rager with it. Yeet.
Here for it.
No, I'm not going to do it.
Oh, you raw. How did you?
Ah!
The spell fizzles.
Oh, poor.
But that esophagus doesn't.
The esophagus goes limp as you.
It wasn't nearly as stiff as you expected it to be.
Two-hand.
Where's my BG3 narrator? End of my stupefied turn.
Mr.
Yep.
Fonzie.
Everyone's got something. It seems some people got more than one. I like it.
Caleb, it is your turn.
He saw what Ezra did. Huh. That's a good idea there. And he's also going to cast heal as soon as I find the thing on Mara.
Oh damn! I didn't know you had spells.
Yeah, me neither.
Magic man over here.
He's not all snake oil, boys.
Nat 20. Nat 20.
Oh yeah, throw a 20, boy.
Forgot to roll the d20.
Get that 20.
Ah, it was right there.
Almost had it.
Ooh, nice heal.
As Mara will heal for 16.
Thank you.
Boys got
Is it tingled?
D10s.
Oh, you looking a little better. Looking a little better now. And then I still have one action left. Gonna T for target. That's right.
T for targeting.
T for target. And
T for Darbin.
There we go. Another one.
Oh, dude, you are due for a critical hit.
you see this flask. You see him. He goes like the jump shot, like 3-pointer, like aiming right for this thing's throat. He just tries to shoot the 3-pointer down his throat with the alchemist fire.
Conduit. The target takes a -2 status penalty to AC and saves against bombs or spells until the end of the next turn.
What a card.
And,
Obi.
That is great.
and I'll click crit there. Maybe that rolls right. I don't know if it did or not.
Oh, you got a trash roll though. That sucked.
Oh, I see. So for the crit, it didn't max the rolls because it should have been 2d8s. So it rolled 4 d8s instead of doing 2d8s and 2 max. It looks like.
Yes, it is
Yeah,
not
we don't
the
do maxes anymore.
Oh shit! My bad
Maxis
then.
is Max is in D&D. But you
Oh.
can use we allow you to use luck to re-roll your damage. Is what we started doing.
Okay, I'm assuming we have some luck cards. I don't have the.
Oh yes, there's 6 of them.
All right,
go for it.
Then I'm gonna use the luck and I'll re-roll the damage. Let's try this again.
Much better.
Much better. Much better. 17 fire damage and 1 does that splash, right? Is that what
He takes persistent fire?
Oh.
Yeah.
Space is currently in flames. And
That's some
then,
hella heartburn.
Yeah.
But this doesn't mean I like this, and he's gonna back up in the corner over here again. I just
Really?
is this thing alive on the board?
Yes.
I don't think it's been
man,
touched
I just
yet.
noticed that guy.
Yeah.
As I'm
It's
sneaking back, I look over like, oh, where'd you come from?
it's missing a quarter of its life.
Oh, okay. It's been hit. Okay.
All right.
Sayun, after getting slapped in the face, kind of wakes up. You're still better than this. Still don't want to hurt you. I don't agree with slavery of any type. I will hold off as long as you allow me. Do not force my hand, as he looks over his shoulder and sees the other guy standing there. But you, and his hair stands on end and starts to frizzle.
Jesus.
Oh, it's automatic. I don't even know why I have to roll. And he just gets stronger and gets his stamina back. He rushes in to the other side of him.
Yeah, flank that bitch.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing something different. Instead of flurry of blows, we're doing blows with a flourish.
Blows and hose, man. Blows and hose.
Whole group's going to horny jail.
Oh, I didn't target him. Oh no. It was a 32 and I forgot to target him.
Don't worry. 32 will crit. They have a 22 AC.
Okay.
Ooh.
31 damage.
Woo! Hey, Mike, thanks. 45 months keeping the scam trade alive. Let's go.
I just realized I'm not subbed anymore after my last missed game or something.
And
You have
he's
an
gonna be
anchor.
swinging again.
Well, I just hit the button.
Oh, did you? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I was like, why can't I use my emotes?
Come on. That'll miss.
Miss. All right. And third action. Swing again.
There you
Let's
go.
go.
With the -10.
Another 18. You're just going to town with that bow
Oh.
staff.
Hold on here. I need to add this dude's damage on. This dude's dead. This guy died a long time ago. Hold on. He died when he died when he took the 31.
Oh, jeez.
You're just
Sayun's just
Beating a dead
bloodlusted, just
body.
beating the dead carcass. Just blood spurting everywhere. Kazul's looking at Sayun.
God.
All his eyes are bugged, even the ones in his hair.
Oh my god.
One slap of a glove and freaking Sayun is just gone off the deep end.
You can totally re-roll these. These are absolutely my fault. So, yeah, first action, this guy's
10. That means I still have.
fucking DM's asleep at the wheel, boys.
All right. Monk movement. Sayun is going to stick to his word, and he doesn't want to violently attack, so he is going to try to bludgeon with the effect of trying to knock it unconscious instead of kill it, because he doesn't like the idea of slavery. So that means this would actually be my second action instead of my third.
T for Tarpon. Misses by 1.
Oh.
I
And-
am. No, it's already. You're getting off guard penalty already. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah. And then he's just gonna swing again with the third one. His aim's not that great right now because he's seen what can happen to people whenever they're enslaved, and he's very off-put by it.
Typical saying performance issues.
You need
Two
a
out of
plus
two.
1 plus 2 or need a plus 1 plus 2 or plus 3 performance enhancer. We have a lot of them.
Yeah, I'll do that plus 3 on my third attack.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Nope.
That's a miss.
It is a miss. Sayun not wanting to kill the creature just feels so upset. There just wasn't as much in the swing, and he tired himself out whenever he beat the face of the other creature in.
The way you put that. It's gorgeous. All right. That lizard's dead, but looks like even in death, it's still taking persistent damage.
No, that was mine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's my list.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus.
You're doing
I
great.
think we put that. I think Cap put that as the affinity gauntlet of persistent damage
Yes.
for 40.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh. Zool, what would you like to do before you reenact Arnold Schwarzenegger in Terminator 2?
Not even thinking about himself. He's gonna try to go down swinging. So I'm gonna cast a spell on this big man. T for targeting.
That's right, Kazoo. Because when you go down thinking about everyone else, not yourself.
That's right. I'm a giver.
90%er.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We need 90%er hats now. all of us wear 90% hats. Cat wears the 10% hat.
We have to make it to where it's the diamond, like it's like an actual cut. We can't put it on a cut. It's gotta be some biker looks at you and goes, "What the?" And you're like, "No, it's
playing D&D with my friends."
it's actually a dick joke. That probably is not going to go so well.
Yeah, it'd probably be way worse. Also be a joke to you, huh?
Or you get the right guy that's like, "That's hilarious. Now come over to the edge of this bar."
Show me what a 90%er you are.
Here, let's drink horrible things, 2 ounces at a time.
So as these worms all start popping out of everywhere on this guy.
Oh. DC 21 fortitude save. Now they will take a -2 penalty to this.
Yep, because that bomb thing. Come on. Come on, baby. Oh, that tree was...
Oh, he crits out of it.
Oh.
Critical success. Oh.
Jesus.
He eats worms for breakfast.
He had a plus 23. Jeez.
The worms and parasites
Spaghetti.
that are already there in his body fight off the parasites that you tried to put inside of its body. The battle of the worms.
Then they're just going to go in for an attack.
You have the noise? Or why would you put the noise on yourself? That's just cursed, dude. Oh, 40. If Adam can do it after LASIK, I don't know what you need to do. Like, you need to get some sort of augmentation. I mean, hey, Brazil lift, whatever you need, bro. We need to get you some serious surgery so we can flip these rolls around for you, because he's the new man. Oh. Please don't be awful. Please don't be awful. And this was slashing your melee.
Yes.
You hit an ally adjacent to your ally, or to the target. Oh, man. Oh.
There's somebody within 15 feet of me, though.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense on this one, so we're gonna pull a new card.
That's a wild whiff if I hit somebody.
Wouldn't be the first time.
True.
Won't be the last.
Come on, Yahtzee. Overextended. You trigger reactions as if you had used a move action.
Oh, so he gets an opportunity attack on me. That's worst case scenario.
That's awful.
Yeah. that
Maybe
is-
maybe he will also nat one, and then you'll get an opportunity attack on him. Gotta stay positive.
Pile on the one party.
Oh boy.
All right. What can I do that is not... Oh, yeah. You trying to get away? A cigar... I can't say it. I almost said sarcophagus, his esophagus gone, just sprays this jet of bile your way.
He's a spitter.
Confirmed.
Of course he would quit. Crit. But
Oh, he ain't a quitter.
Critical hit.
He's definitely not a quitter.
And yep, it's just targeting you because it will.
Well.
Oh
Good
no!
night, guys. That's fun.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah. That's a lot of damage.
Oh no!
Ooh.
You have 63 total.
Yeah, half. That is 2 points above half.
Give me the math out here. You just took 52 points of damage. How many did you have
63
left?
is what, 37, 36? I had 17 left.
You had 17 left, so it is
31.5, I think, or 32, right? You said
yeah.
63 is your total?
You
Yeah.
So half of that is 31 and a half.
Round up, 32.
32.
35. That's 4 hit
32.
points above half.
4 hit points above over half. of
Yeah.
your-
Yeah, it's 35. My 31's half, so I did.
just barely not dying on spot. However,
I think
No,
I
that's
think it's
4 hit
just
points
barely
over
just
dying.
did die.
Yeah, he's over the mark.
I'm 3.5 hit points above where I would have died instantly.
yeah,
So I'm down dead. I took that shot to the face.
so you're saying it's 3 above half?
Yes.
Yeah.
So he,
It's
yeah,
three
he took
dead.
35. Yeah, he took 35.
It wasn't an actual nat 20, it was a 30.
Just
I'm going to try to use my reaction to throw that damn esophagus.
esophagus.
Where the,
Esophagus.
where the fuck it is?
The throat.
Throwing the throat goat.
Oh god, it was right there.
Oh,
Dude, how
stupefy.
how are you rolling this friggin' low on a stupefy? You need a 6. You failed it 3 friggin' times.
It's meant to happen.
So, just
No.
general question. We're at reactions, right? Like, this is what I don't know. What are reactions we could take that are not on our character sheet under the reaction category? Or is that it?
It's about making it up. People don't understand that you can try to create whatever moment to impose disadvantage that you can. You just have to come up with something, and people are awful at it. And all you have to
Something
do
that's on your card
is
that
it's
could
just-
help.
it's as simple as just doing your cantrip to try to distract them. All that I ask is that people do it in a story context, and if you have the chance to do it, if you hit them, then I apply disadvantage and make them roll again. If you crit against them, I actually allow the damage to be applied.
Would I be able to use my own intimidating glare as?
Well,
to
no, I
demoralize?
think what would totally happen though is like as Mara's seeing him like essentially kind of hawk everything up and getting ready to just shoot it out at Kazul, just try to, you haven't seen her use her shield, just swing her axe behind her and with her left arm try to come barreling at Kazul and try to just knock him out of the spray of the acid.
You're too far away.
Damn.
Can I use a reaction to throw a health potion at him? I have the healing bomb trait.
It's too much.
I actually have a reaction, but I rolled a nat 1 on initiative, so you'd have to let me know if I'd be able to even be in this at this point.
How you show up just in front of him, like, hey guys, splat.
I have a reaction that would actually work in
Yes.
this scenario. Yes?
Surprise, guys.
And it's got to be good, because I'm going to tell you right now. This is acid. If this
There's no
doesn't,
coming
if
back.
this does not work, we're gonna have to make a very serious roll on where all that damage hits.
So I like I said, I have a reaction that can take off just enough to prevent permadeath.
It all depends on how you RP this, whether I
Okay.
allow it or not.
So Kilwraith is gonna. Nobody's really even looking behind him, but he just comes stumbling up these stairs with his hand along the rail. And you can see he was wearing that like platinum white robes and armor at the party earlier, and then he disappeared. And he comes up, and that robe is just, it's got vomit on it. It looks disgusting. And it looks like Kilwraith has literally gotten sick. And he comes up the stairs, and he's not even sure what's going on at this point, as he just hears this fighting going on and stumbles up there. And at the last second, he sees Kazul try to swing at this monstrosity in front of him. And he's just thinking in his head, what in the 9 hells? Ugh. And he's clearly sick. But as he sees Kazul just whiff, and then that bile jet just blasts him, and he sees it's bad. It looks like nothing good will come of this, and in an instant his mind goes back to the other night in the butcher's house, where he failed to make a difference. Not again. I can't let it happen again. And he's just gonna close his eyes, and you see the halo above his head just start to get brighter and brighter and brighter. Not again. Not again. And he's gonna reach out with just pure will. He doesn't even know how it's going to happen, but he's gonna reach out, and you're gonna see this pillar of heavenly light drop down around Kazul as he tries to use his faith to cast Protector Sacrifice. As a reaction. Because it is a reaction.
Protect your ally by suffering in their stead. Reduce the damage triggering ally would take by 3.
That's a badass move.
But I cast it at level 3, so I think it actually goes up by 3 per level. So I think it's possibly by 9, if that's how heightened works. It'll tell me how much, I think, when I actually use it, right?
Well, even heightened 1 would take it to 6.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my heightened level. I think we're all at 3 right now for heightened, right?
Well, that's what
It's-
level you cast it at.
Yeah. Well, that's the only. I can only cast these spells at whatever level they are. It's their focus spells,
Oh, gotcha.
so it automatically heightens to whatever level you are in a caster.
Yeah, so it would be. You're up to 3rd level spell, so it'd be 9. You'd be able to take 9 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it was just 3, it's enough to prevent permadeath.
Permanent. Yeah. That's why I looked at it. I was like, at the lowest level, it'll just be enough because he was 3 over, right?
As Kazul is down on the ground, wounded 2, unconscious on the ground, and you can see the sizzle of the acid as it sinks into his body as he is beginning to melt. But there's just enough of that halo around, and you can see it's kind of like cauterizing the spots that are there and evaporating the acid that's on his body.
Hellwraith grimaces in pain as he takes that acid damage. You see his robes are literally singeing on the corners where that damage is applying to him now. Oh no! I said not again.
And you're literally on the outside of this cage, like holding the bars up, leaning up against, because we're stuck in this cage fight. Kumo, it is your turn.
There's all my other damage.
Well,
Not enough to kill. It's not enough to kill me. So
you gave him 9, right?
9, yeah. How do I take 9 damage myself? Do I just do the math, I guess?
You don't.
6. I got it. I'd be at 60.
I was just saying you don't take this bleed damage.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That takes 6. That'd be 64.
This
So
is
do
the
I roll recovery
diciest.
checks when I'm-
Health box, you could just get
do I still roll recovery checks when I'm down?
Here's the deal. You have you have the checks to make. But if you go down one more time, you're just dead.
Yeah, you're
Because I'm wounded.
2.
It's like exhaustion.
That is some killer acid.
Hey, there's one.
I don't know why you're unconscious. You're not.
That's what I was asking if I still make the skill checks to.
No, I don't make you make skill checks against your bleed or whatever.
Okay. Well, never mind then.
Kumo.
Seeing Kazul go down, Kumo just you just hear a gut just no, and Kumo just starts unloading from the top. He's like walking up as he shoots towards the top of the head of the horse. And of course I screwed that one up already because I didn't do the roll that, see if I get a 20 on that. No. 19 would have been much better. What would that have been? 19 plus 16?
35.
35 for the elevation. I screwed that one up, so I didn't get the keep highest.
A 35 will be a critical hit.
Okay.
Nice.
$35 points of damage on the first shot. And Kumo, as he's shooting there, he brushes against the runes, activating the Bane ammunition in his gun against lizard folk. As he remembers his home being destroyed over and over again by giant lizards. Not today, not my friends, not again. And he just racks another bullet. Same stroke. He pulls up, just strokes straight up against it, and fires away.
Oh,
Frustrating the gun, he misfires these random rounds that he got from the guys right before it. He just throws the rifle down, reaches out with his hands. He picks up all the leaves that he shook out into the arena, and he just picks them up, attempting to use them to try to slice into the creature. Do I get, for spell attacks too, do I get advantage up here? As my spell shot?
Yeah, it's a projectile. Go for it. No.
You just see the leaves circle around him, and he's just so frustrated. Kumo just lets out everything, and the leaves just shatter out across the audience, out of the arena through the bars.
Gallery, it is your turn on the other end of the gate before the gut ragers.
This is nuts.
There's a gate?
We're in a dome, like a
Yeah,
we are in a
We're in a
cage
golden
fight.
This is a fight cage.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
We're in
Okay.
Thunderdome, baby.
Well, that limits where I can go, I guess. I do not have the Misty Steps, but luckily I have a bow and arrow, so that'll have to do.
The old Pops forgot to give me the Misty Steps before I went.
Have the old Misty Step from the heavens.
Honestly, there's never an excuse ever to not have the Misty Steps.
I'm not a spellcaster, so that's my excuse. But after taking that acid damage, and he doesn't even know if Kazul's dead or not, really. He just tried to do what he can. He's just gonna draw the bow off his back and study this target for a millisecond as he tries to figure out a weak spot.
Oh, come on, 20? Come on! T for Tarbin. Oh, no, you're devising.
Devising,
yeah.
strategizing. I don't know his AC, but I'm gonna let it rip anyway. 14 is pretty good, right?
We have +3, +2, +1s as well. If you need them.
Use a +3. Go for it.
Yeah, this is
Look
definitely
down for a
plus.
reason.
This is use your cards territory.
We have
All right.
advantage. We have 4 advantages. There's luckies. Like, throw some cards.
Extra attacks.
Man,
Yeah, I'm gonna use the. We have a what? We have a +2.
We got everything.
+3.
We got advantage.
I don't think I can
does the
advantage.
magic
Can I
involve
advantage my? Can I advantage my stratagem roll?
Both 40 come out of this alive.
Yeah, you can, but you did not.
Call it, yeah.
You gotta declare.
Declare,
I want to know what the magic 8 ball said.
I'll use a +2 if we have it.
Reply is hazy. Try again. Even the 8 ball doesn't know.
Let's go.
We'll use a +2. Do I gotta click add? Alright, let's let it roll. Does a 30 hit?
30 hits.
Okay. Oh yeah, it lets you do all sorts of shit now. Holy moly. Alright, well, I don't have extra shit. So 15, as that arrow of light comes off the string.
Where'd my mouse go? My mouse be hiding.
And yeah,
Oh. Ooh, 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 ooh. We need to do something for you.
you gonna give me some status effects? I don't have any yet, so.
You
Join the
have
club.
+2.
Oh, you had one. It was just slow. Took you a game and a half to get here.
Crying in the bathroom.
Had to reapply his mascara.
Moisturize.
You're not emo unless you have mascara.
Black eyeliner.
Oh, let's see here. I'm trying to figure out what is the calculation on end of this, because we don't have a proficiency bonus. It adds your dexterity plus what is the damage on like a melee attack.
Melee attack is strength. On bows, it does not add anything in this variation.
Yeah, I know. We've changed that.
Oh.
I'm trying to figure out what the other number is. It's your dexterity plus something.
For damage or for the roll?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing when I get to it. Okay, so it's just saying +3, so it's not a additional of anything else. All right, so it's a extra +2. All right. I will add this into your short bow so it's always there. Bonus damage 2. All right, and I will take 2 more off of them. All right. One action. Gut Rager's still up, but staggering. Looming over both Mara and Kazul.
I will, we have an advantage card I can play.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm gonna take my second shot. I only get 2 shots because of device stratagem. So that's all I can really do right now. right? I don't have cantrips. I don't have magic. I got nothing. All right, yeah, it's just another
We
shot.
also have extra strike cards.
Those count with map, though, right?
No,
They do not count with map.
no.
No, because they start off a new set of attacks.
And this works because you're shooting the bow through the literal
So
gold
if
and
I
green
used
bars of
extra
this.
attack, would I be able to devise a stratagem for that first attack again?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it gives you the 3 action points back.
That's big for you, so you can get a sneak attack.
Yeah, that does work for me well.
Come on, baby.
All right, so extra attack, I burn that to basically, well, I could take my other attack first and then use extra attack, or
No. If you
So
do
it's-
the device stratagem, that'll consume
okay.
your
so I'm
extra
gonna do
strike
that,
and your last action,
and,
so it's going for gold.
Now, so I'm burning the extra attack. Can I use the advantage card on the stratagem?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna have to burn both of those. Sorry, party. Smoke them if you got them.
That's what they're there for. Use them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh my God, and you
that
do.
One ain't gonna cover
Oh my God.
it. Please be better. Oh, I don't think. Well, let me roll a second one. There you go.
I'll just-
Okay.
Oh
that
my
one's better.
God!
That one's better.
There
All
we
right.
go.
Prayers up for Angel Boy. Prayers up.
Yeah, we do still have +3, +1 as well. Those are
prayers up.
needed.
Prayers up for me.
I would say you look dead because there's bugs crawling on you, but
That's normal.
Hits by
You
6.
look like Jack
Here we
and
go. Damage in. Will it be enough?
Come on, damage, daddy, roll me solid. That was low. I got 2 1s on there. Shit.
we have luck cards.
12 points of damage is the exact HP. DTD. Let's go.
What this looks like is after he's propped himself on that railing and he's just feeling like shit, and he, the acid still burn him, and he pulls back that bowstring of light, and then on the string you see 2 arrows, 2 shafts of light appear, and he just studies for a second, and he lets them fly. And you just see these 2 shafts of light, one on top of the other, just neck, face. Not again.
As that gut rager drops to its knees and then falls over face first. That cage begins recoiling back down into the ground as you all race towards Kazul's lifeless body.
As the cage comes down, Kelwraith drops to a knee as well, because he's clearly not doing well, but he's gonna see everyone going that way, and he's literally gonna shamble crawl himself over there.
Caleb's gonna run over as soon as he gets close. He's pulling out potions to try to pour in Kazul.
As Kazul, your eyes open back up in the material plane. We'll pick back up on that moment after we all go have a cigarette.
Bro.
Seriously,
And
I
take
need
a quick
shot,
break.
I need a cigarette. I need that last 10%. You were the 10%.
I almost lost my 3rd character in a row.
Stop trying to die.
I
didn't do anything.
I didn't even think
Dude,
of it until I rolled it and I go, I just sprayed 40 with acid again.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just wouldn't even think. I was checking down. I was like, okay, what would this thing do when it's backed up against the corner? And I look down and I click it and go, oh no.
That's how you know you're a DM, when you subconsciously try to kill people. It's just natural.
Dude.
He's just playing what the thing would do, and it makes sense.
Bro,
It doesn't have his esophagus no more, so it's just. Bleh.
Dude,
we were giving you a hard time in Discord, but I was over here stressing for you, 40. I'm like, no, not again. My boy cannot go through this again.
Dude, if he gets his turn, he kills Kazul, and he probably kills Mara.
Pop back up.
I didn't know there was a cage. I was like, oh, I'll just walk in there, start healing folks. You're like, there's a cage. I'm like, they're gonna die. Dude, I was looking for a reaction, and I'm looking at my character sheet, and in reactions, you know, it doesn't say anything. It says I got whatever I got. I'm like, no, that's not gonna work. It doesn't list my focus spell, which is a reaction, in my reactions. So I'm like looking through like every sheet on there, and I'm like, wait, that is a reaction spell. And then I saw the number. It says it prevents 3 damage. I'm like, well, that's what he needs. That'll be enough.
I'm gonna go cry myself while I use the restroom now.
Yeah.
And
I need to.
I don't want to weep in person.
I gotta fill my beverage up already. It's already gone. I'm over here.
Yeah.
New Capri Sun, Dad.
Oh my god.
Good news. We're totally leveling up after this session.
Third fucking campaign
We
in a
finally
row.
get a level.
You're alive, 40. It doesn't count. You can't claim it if it doesn't happen.
I mean, but the thing is, we would be dead had he not shown up tonight. Because we've been a person down this entire fight until the last 10%.
That's totally the name of the episode is going to be the last 10%.
The last 10%.
It's fitting. My nat 1 attack led to that thing spitting on me.
Yeah. Ah!
I nat won my way in the initiative just to come here and save you today, 40. You're welcome.
Is there a god of luck I can suck off?
So you get 17 hit points, by the way.
Oh, I'm sure we're going to be doing a very long
I figured we
long
were,
rest.
but that's why I just burned this
But I
out
appreciate that.
to get you up like now.
Now something's going to happen. I'm
I
going to
got
trip.
you, bud. I got you. Hold on. I can
I'm
do
gonna
this.
I'm gonna trip and take 17 damage and go back down and permanent die.
We're gonna go for the big heal. We'll do the medium heal. We'll see if we can pull this off.
Wait, hold on. What was that heal? Because wounded heals on a treat wounds.
I can treat wounds outside of combat.
Because it says
mine
wounded
isn't
condition
potion.
ends if someone successfully restores hit points to you with treat wounds.
Yeah,
Or if
treat
you're
wounds.
Is
Treat wounds is the like downtime healing in Pathfinder. So I can do that because I'm an expert in medicine, but I could do this right now.
All right, I missed it because I was walking away. We doing that now, or did he say we were doing it after the episode?
I'm just doing this.
Yeah.
Doing what?
The level.
no.
No, I don't think
After.
I can do that right now. Yeah.
I would imagine it'd be after.
Oh, I already know what I'm taking.
I have no idea.
I've been
I don't know
known.
what my level 6 is.
I've been known.
But anyways, what are you doing there, Calwraith?
Try some doctory shit on you, man.
Oh, I got some bugs I can give you.
Oh, leeches? Leeches will work.
Here, here it
Ooh,
is.
bloodletting.
Can add that to it.
Plaster.
I gotta sneeze. It's coming. And I'm back.
You get a +1 item bonus to medicine checks, administer first aids, or treat wounds.
Yeah, but I'm not using either of those. I'm using battle medicine.
Oh. Well,
No, 40. It doesn't
ignore
matter.
me then.
It doesn't matter if you get close or if you're far away from the fight. It just
Or if
your luck.
we're just running away from.
I failed to check. I'm a terrible doctor.
Yeah.
You get no help.
Or if we're just running away from closing doors.
No
I
healing
still-
done, and Kazoo is now immune to battle medicine for an hour.
I can actually
Well, good thing I can go to
I
sleep.
can override that one time for one of our party members. I can override that.
Good thing I can go to sleep.
Yeah. I figured I'd give it a shot just to see. He's dumping things in your mouth. I figured I'd try to, put some dirt in it. Rub some dirt on it.
I'm gonna go quietly into the night. You guys have a good one. It's my time.
I've had a bunch more of those potions. I just, didn't need any. I'm sitting here full health.
So wait a second. We have another off healer?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can heal there, Chief.
Yeah, we had no idea Caleb could even cast heal.
I remember
Just a
from whenever
potion
we
maker.
did character creation.
That's my one-off. My one-off deal.
I can't heal anybody but myself. I'm selfish.
So Caleb heals, Kazul heals, Kelrith heals. Mara can sacrifice herself.
I mean, she's also orc, so yeah.
Yeah.
Go down if you want to.
Things. I
Yeah.
like to go down. What?
Daddy
Yeah.
Ezra.
Yay. I'll only go down once a day.
Once a day.
So, okay, I would just like to say that today is November 4th, and that just got me to break No Drink November. I just cracked a bottle of Odin's Skull mead upstairs. So,
Oh, I thought it was no nut November.
we're not going to the hall yet.
Just remember, no one should do this reaction ever.
It's like Mara.
Mm-hmm.
The hell's that supposed to mean?
Free action.
Oh, yes. It's a reaction.
I'm like, why
It's a
is
free
it
reaction.
cries like
Or
Mara?
free reaction.
Is it because when I cry, my chest shakes and heaves? Is it my heaving bosom that you so crave with my tears?
Yeah.
Or is it just the extra lubricant that you need? Because I know I don't need it.
Well, both. But yeah.
Yeah, we're going south
Everything's
with this.
demonetized.
real quick.
Continue.
Continue.
I would also like to notate that it is November 4th, and although it is early on in the month, it's No Shave November.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other thing. I was like, I failed that days ago. I was...
Oh, no. But I will be
Wait, hold on. Let me
beard on
think
for
back.
everyone for a month or two.
Yeah, I failed.
Can we donate? Do you need donations?
We actually to the same guy whose kid got sick, we're just giving the money directly to him in our office. So all of us are just given $50 to have a beard for November, and then
Worth it.
we'll do double down December most likely, where we can keep him for another month, and that $50 is going to go to my Corporal Kyle Muthig's family, the guy who passed away recently-ish.
Yeah. So does that mean for December, do we get you with the mustache only again? Because that was fantastic.
No, December I get to keep the beard still going, so I get 2 months with the beard, and then January you'll see the wild mustached.
Officer Farva.
Oh, I can't wait for that
What
mustache.
is that? Like, how does
In
January?
January
let
he
you have a
gets Farva.
mustache?
Because I'll shave the beard.
Oh, but you're allowed to have them. Oh.
Oh, you can have a mustache. What
Yeah.
kind
Yeah,
of?
you're allowed mustaches.
Yeah. Within the grooming standards.
Yeah, you
Yes.
just can't go past the corner of the mouth.
Can't go past the corner of
Exactly.
your lips.
Exactly.
So,
Your
as long as you're at
mustache.
work, so
Mustache.
you put a little wax in it and you get it all curled up, right?
No,
So you just keep growing it and you just curl it.
after no
It's not
shave
past the
November,
corner.
I left it one time where I had the mustache, but I left the handlebars down to here, and my sergeant saw me, and obviously told me to go shave. So I shaved half of it, and I came out and only let him see half my face. I said, "How's it look?" He goes, "That's good." And I still had half a mustache handlebar on the other side. He saw me like 4 or 5 hours into that shift. Like, we just happened to come back into the office, and he's like, "What the hell?" I'm like, "I thought you said it was good." Then yeah, I had to go shave immediately again.
Approved. Very much approved.
Which I thought was BS, because one of our detectives had the handlebars forever, and I'm like, why can he do that? That's because he was 100. Apparently, you age into it.
True. You do.
Yeah.
Sam Elliott.
Yeah. Right. Well, you know, he
That
can do
mustache
whatever he
ride
wants.
any day.
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to have me a sarsaparilla.
He's my favorite character on the ranch too.
Oh, absolutely.
Wait, what's the ranch?
Ashton Kutcher TV show? I think it was on TV? It was definitely on Netflix.
It's Netflix. It's a Netflix show.
It was a Netflix.
Ashton Kutcher was a semi-pro football player who didn't make it, so he had to move back home with his dad, Sam Elliott, and his brother to run the ranch.
It was actually, I thought, a really good series.
Yeah,
It is a good
It's
show.
a great series.
Yeah.
I need
Some people
Cowboys
like
in my life. Put that
Kat
on.
tried watching it and she hated it after like 3 episodes. She couldn't.
Sam Elliott. What a
I'm
legend.
wondering if that's what I tried watching and I just couldn't stand it because it had
Sam
something-
Elliott has looked the same since Roadhouse.
I know, that's why I love it. Oh God. Him and Donald
Also one of my
Sutherland
favorite
were
movies.
cool, and
I think when I watched it, it was like the first 1 or 2 episodes of The Ranch. I didn't know if I was going to keep watching it because it was like, I mean, it's a sitcom, but
Yeah.
the laugh track drove me crazy in the first episode. Like the recorded laugh track, they overdid. I was like, I'm not going to be able to watch this, but it went away.
Yeah. I thought that was a very good show. I watched the whole thing.
Went away kind of like that cricket noise.
wasn't it?
Oh, is that some? Oh,
That's
Oh, radio's here.
there's radio here?
Yeah.
I miss radio. I miss
Hey, someone say my mic was echoing?
It's probably just on my side. Maybe I was hearing something through our frickin' ping or something. I don't know.
Just check. the
Everybody's
Discord.
everybody's ping should be muted.
I know. Oh no, I'm just hearing echoes. It's probably on my side. Well, I say I'm hearing it. It's only from Hyroa, so it's probably the way my volumes are set. I don't like messing with stuff whenever, we're actually in the middle of a show. Like, oh, I just overloaded everything. Everything's shut down. And the next thing I know, I log on and my character's, got sex toys around him and he was blackout drunk.
He was
He's riding a
paid.
fish.
Just install Windows updates and reboot. You'll be fine.
Well, I was
You
kind of,
gotta worry about audio.
I was last minute tonight, and I popped up Discord. And it's like you have 15 updates. I was like, God, dang it!
Oh God.
It can't be worse than my wife went out of town for the week, and guess what? I upgraded her to Windows 11 while she's gone, so she'll have a fun time when she gets back.
Evil. I did just realize that mentioning radio, I'm also gonna blame my shirt tonight because the last time I wore this on stream was our last episode of Call of the Netherdeep when Radio and I were both sobbing. So you speak Radio's name, I realize, like, oh God. But just stop trying to die,
Because
Forty,
it's-
please. Just stop trying to die.
No, that's my job. I'm the token dead guy.
Our sacrificial 40.
I'm the sacrifice in every campaign now.
He nat one.
I'm not-
Do a crit.
40 pours himself out for the homies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he does. He's like, look, going into this.
4.5 episodes.
I'm already 40, so I just got. If I go in the ground, I'm already there for you.
4.5 episodes in.
Now you can't count your last character because he eventually came back from the dead, so he didn't die forever.
But he did actually permanently die.
I mean,
but
it's kind of a
it's not
catch-22
permanent.
because
It wasn't permanent because
if he didn't
Hippo reset
save,
the timeline.
yeah, but if he didn't sacrifice himself, he never would have died, and he wouldn't have needed the timeline reset.
I kept trying to save him.
You try, yeah, and you nat one too.
I
Who
know.
did he
Oh,
save
geez,
by
thanks.
sacrificing
I was
himself?
sobbing.
Well, no, see, this happens every time.
I keep
First
trying
game,
to save you from dying, okay?
Tried
This
to
is what
save
has happened in every
and he
campaign.
nat
you and I
one.
did
the
together.
smoke.
you tried to save me. You nat one, and I nat one with it. This
I nat
just
one on the
doesn't
second
work.
one. I saved you successfully the first time.
Yes.
Good thing there was no roll on my reaction to help you there, because I would have nat one and somehow my angelic energy would have siphoned the rest of your life away.
You would
Floated up to the heavens.
It would have turned into a smite instead of a heal.
you would have projected the gut rager.
Healed the gut rager, smited 40.
I know my role. It's okay.
Just remember 40. The last 10% you just makes you a 4.
Just call me a little lamb. Just sacrifice me.
Lammy.
Hey, the worms need food too.
Chaps.
This is the song that doesn't end.
Shut your
That was
mouth.
the battle that didn't end.
40's on the floor again.
Bravo.
Bravo, sir.
We are in fine form tonight, gentlemen. Fine form.
I don't know what you're
Cool.
talking about. The 8-ball didn't know I was gonna die.
It was unclear.
Pick back up in the scene. Kazul, opening up your eyes back to the material plane again. So quick. You really don't even know what's happened. Looking past, you can see the gut rager fell in between you and Mara. And everyone gathered around as you're... Ugh. I imagine healing potions are a little mixture of like Dimetap and Pedialyte. It's not great, but you know it's going to be good for you.
Pepto in there to settle your tummy.
That
Tastes
tussin.
Tastes like a jar of pennies.
It's okay. I artificial flavor mine, cherry flavored, just for you.
I prefer grape.
As you awaken, sipping on Caleb's scissor.
Sarcophagus.
The sarcophagus is laying down by this.
What is that? Feeling better, but it tastes disgusting.
Do you need more, or do you think you'll be okay? I've got a lot of extras. I don't really need any of them. I didn't get hit at all. You guys look pretty beat up. Does anyone else need these?
As you're asking, Mara just takes a look at Kelwraith and grabs him by the front of the robe. And where have you been? What is wrong with you these past 2 days?
I don't know what happened. We were drinking with that warrior woman, and I think somebody slipped something in my drink. I went to use the restroom. I think I blacked out. I still don't feel right.
Glad you made it on time. Don't do this again. 2 days you've been strange. Stand for a third.
Why don't you roll a perception check?
Dude, where did Ezra just run into?
Boom.
Are we all rolling perception checks?
No, I'm asking you to roll a perception check against,
Oh.
or not really against, but at
Oh
Kelwraith.
God, it was right there.
Yeah, that checks out. Once
Just
Ezra sees that Kazul is living, his eyes immediately go up to where Dresden was, and he is going straight towards Dresden.
Sayun looks up and sees Ezra walk by. He notices that Kazul is fine as well. He looks back over his shoulder at the gut rager, puts his hands on the dead carcass. It's not your fault. They beat you. They chained you. They used you. They turned you into a weapon. And he punches the ground. And he gets up, fury in his eyes. And there's only one person left that invited that group in here. That knew exactly what they were, who they were, and what they did. And he stands up, and he has his bow ready as he steps next to Ezra.
There's almost a ringing, like this fog of war that you've been in these last handful of seconds checking on your friend, as you notice that there is this absolute crowd swell that has come up and around the cage. And there are cheers. Mara, you can specifically hear Corbera over in the distance. That's my girl! There's this crowd that is between Ezra and where Sayun is up, and it's just flooded, and you're getting all these congratulatory hands on the shoulders. People are trying to talk to you, but there's just this dead stare between Ezra and Dresden as you hit this human wall. As you can see, Dresden talking to a handful of individuals as he simply turns and bows. And when he bows down, he missed out into that gaseous form as he talks to a couple of the bureaucrats and slides along the floor like the belly of the lizard that he is, and transverses down into one of the long halls. Saying roll a perception check. You look over and you can see that Ezra's long claw-like fingernails that are far more protruded and razor sharp than where you saw just his painted nails before. They've extended out in this feral-like way, and he is squeezing his hands so hard that there is blood dripping from both of his palms as he sees Ezra leave the room.
Sayun notices the blood dripping and his own rage almost feels pointless, because in that moment he realizes how personal this is. And he reaches his hand over and puts it on Ezra's shoulder. In these few minutes, I've come to hate him. As he starts breathing, his bow staff turns back into that branch, and he just leans on it like a walking stick. But I can tell you hate him even more. Is it okay if I give you a hug right now?
As Ezra stares back at you, and you can see that silver and red eye, I will play a mind's eye card. As you're drawn into the juxtaposition of Ezra's two eyes, looking down at that feral nature of his hands, the true form of his changeling nature is all apparent. And as you fall in to those eyes, it's like walking into a room with a sea of red splash light, dimly lit, foul smells, cauldrons. Somewhere far in a Fey swamp, as that lantern light rocks back and forth. And as you move through this area as if you're in the astral plane, through this empty house of small fetishes and dolls, you see there are 2 small children sitting out on the front porch of this putrid swamp. Both sitting there with eyes of terror. Before you hear a voice come back from inside the cabin. Come back in, my children. It's time you learn how to cook today. Earn your keep. As you look over and those 2 boys, one with red hair and 2 red eyes, and one with 1 red eye and 1 silver that seems like it's trying to literally push the blood out of it. Somebody's got to make use of your worthless father. As you look in, you can see part of this twisted arm that's in the cauldron, that's bent up and over. Certainly wasn't gonna make it here as a man. As you can see, this hag's back, that's staring up and over the cauldron. The child with the red hair comes running in eagerly, reaches up, doesn't even say anything. As you can see that hag pull up a ladle, and all of you seen is the hunching back, and this thing is massive, 12, 13 feet tall, spiraling fetishes up over the top. Well, that's right, you just saved Mama the broth there. As it reaches over and he drops 2 fangs and bites into that arm that's laying out and bleeding and drawing in to the cauldron. Your sister's gonna make Mama's skin look real nice. Real nice. And you see the other child walk up to the front doorway and look back at the other child and his red hair and his big smile. You haven't eaten for days, brother. Just come on inside. And as his tears fall like rain, he turns and runs. And just keeps running. You can run as long as you want from mama, but you can't run away from what you are, baby Ezra. You got nowhere to run. Nobody's gonna love you as much as mama. And as he runs, that hut follows him and follows him and follows him until he runs and passes out from exhaustion, face first into the swamp. As Ezra sinks towards the bottom. And wakes up back on the front porch in the same spot at the beginning of the vision. Sayun, roll a will save. You reach over and give Ezra a hug, and his head is over his shoulder. Just a single tear comes out of his silver eye that you don't even see as you give him that hug. And his red eye boils with rage.
While Sayun's embracing Ezra, and after being lost in his eyes, as he's holding him tight, I won't tell.
No, you don't know any of it.
Oh, I thought we were witnessing it.
No,
Gotcha.
you rolled the will. It did not meet the DC. And after that small hug, Ezra pushes and forces himself into the crowd through the front.
Hey, guys. We need to see where he's going.
Who's going?
Ezra, he just went as he looks back to see if he can see him in the crowd.
Yeah, as Sayun is
He
shouting
is, yeah, perception check. You can see him. He's gone up to where kind of the magistrates were, where Dresden was talking to. You can tell he is headed for the chain of command of who's the most important person in the room on down past when Dresden vanished.
We need to follow Ezra. He's up there. He's angrier than I get.
Kazul, can you stand? Are you okay?
I can try. I'll very weakly and slowly stand up.
Kuma will keep his gun in his hand on the one side and just try to help Kazul and start wandering that way with Kazul on his other arm.
As people have now begun to crowd around you, exceptionally the warriors. Okay, way to show him! Way to show him! As to everyone else, There's nothing strange about what happened at all. As it slowly sinks in that not only is pit and cage fighting something incredibly acceptable here, so is surprise on the spot pit fighting and levels of tests of strength and conquest. There is a very perverse nature that sets in, that entertainment here has no restrictions. That bit of fayness inside this town pushes the envelope in all directions.
What did I miss? What happened here? Was this some kind of planned show?
Well, Mr. Ezra said that we were going to fight some fake things and it wouldn't hurt because it was in our head. And the red-haired jerk showed up and told people that we were going to fight anyway. And I could tell that Mr. Ezra didn't like him at that moment, but it seems like they had mutual respect. Then these people, slavers, sorry, I can't stand them, showed up, and someone said they've never been defeated before. Ironically, I didn't think they were that strong, but whatever. And
Did you point over? It's just this massive lizard folk Kelrath that you see with a huge bloodied battle axe.
Well, I'm glad I got here on time to be of use. Again, you have my apologies for my absence.
oh, we all thought you ran away because Mr. Ezra said one of us wasn't going to make it. And then he said that you were an idiot for leaving, that he can't believe you fell for that. Apparently it was a joke. Good to see you again, buddy.
The way Kumo put it, we were flies in a web. Puppets. Used for entertainment.
It's all about finding the spider that pulls the threads.
I was a bit angry that you weren't there, but you saved my life. Along with Mara and Caleb, you all saved my life. Nobody's ever stood up for me before. I scare people, freak them out. So thank you.
There's many
Better.
things in this world that are scarier, Kazul, than us. You'll find things that'll scare even you someday. But try to stay up and out of the acid in the future.
Well, to be honest, I was scared. I just tried to act scarier.
No matter how terrifying your visage, as long as you fight for the light, you can count me as an ally, Kazul.
There's not a lot of light where I'm from. But I can try.
Sometimes it just takes one person to try to be the light. I'm learning that again slowly, unfortunately.
Learn faster as Mara starts trailing after Ezra. Just shooting a look over her shoulder at you.
Isn't anyone else bothered by basically what happened? They're all celebrating this like this is normal. Should this be normal? Is this normal to you?
I wasn't here. Did you agree to some kind of spectacle? Or were you just thrown into the middle of this?
Like he said, we were told it'd be a fake fight. Then we were trapped in that cage.
But the betting, the money, didn't you see the money flowing from their hands? They were betting on our lives just as entertainment pieces.
Money. That's the important part. Where's our money?
Matter of fact, Caleb, as he pokes Caleb with the stick, do you even get touched? Wow, you are nimble.
I mean, it's just fancy jacket, I guess, you know.
As soon as you say that, Sayun opens it up and starts looking at the jacket while you're still wearing it.
That, and, you know, like I said, only the highest quality potions I make. And, I mean,
You sure they're the highest quality?
they prevent any injury. As long as you take the right ones.
I don't know. I just don't like being treated like captured cattle. There's a difference between being, in a fight and fighting like that. They're all looking at us like we're in a butcher shop.
Hey, if I'm ever going to be locked in somewhere ever again, I'm being locked in with her. She can fight. That was amazing, Mara.
As you were saying that, Mara's strolling back up, just kind of shaking her head, unable to have been able to get up to Ezra. It wasn't just me, though. I mean, all of you, as she glances at Kellereth again. Thank you for showing up, but all of you, Caleb, I don't know how you do it. Your potions scare me a little bit, not going to lie. But I mean, Sayun, you stepped up, and Kumo, I've never seen a weapon like yours. But just your accuracy, and Kazul, put yourself first. I know you have your denizens. I don't know. Are they friends? Do you pick them up? Do you collect them? How? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. But I am thankful that every million parts of you were able to help. But I don't know. I've never been in a situation like this before. But you were right. They were betting. What happened to all those gold coins? Did you see them? Like, I have never experienced anything like that in my life. I've been in fighting pits, and I've never seen anything like this.
Me too. That was actually normal for me.
You come from where exactly, Sayun?
Well, it depends on if you want to say where my people came from or I came from, because it's kind of hard to explain. As for myself, I grew up in an area where a lot of people were always trying to pick on me because I was different. You know, the fur, the tail, the eating. But I was raised by my grandpa. He taught me how to be stronger. He had actually one of those cool little halo things like Kareth has. And I'll always love him. I think that's one of the reasons I like Kareth. He reminds me of my grandpa.
Calorie in these lands. As she shoots him another glare, Mara is just drilling a hole in the side of your head. Well, I'm glad that you found your way here, Sayun, regardless of your peoples and your travels and everywhere that it's taken you.
Yeah, outside of doing the Ruby Phoenix tournament, I lost that one. Made it all the way to the finals. Got second place. Told myself I'd never lose again. I know that kind of puts a damper on things when I actually do lose, because then I lied to myself. But, you know.
No. Today wasn't a loss.
It wasn't a loss. And having a good team is a very big pinnacle of a fighting formation. I don't know much in life, but I know how to train. I know how to fight. And I know good people. And you're a very good person, Mara.
What were you saying? But I do think in regards to training, we need to figure something out amongst us. Like
this. I mean, we literally just met each other, then we get told we're heroes. And just it's all a bit much. I understand why Kazul gets upset. When you learn something new, it's hard. That's why I focus so much on just building my strength and hitting things. I was good at it. Why do more?
Takes the edge off.
It does. I knew you would understand. You're one of the few people I've ever met that I'd be like, wow, she could probably whoop my butt.
Only if you deserve it.
As the servers from the Silver Veil have come over, as glasses of champagne and strong port wine are all served to the rest of the party. As now, you have become the gravitating party of which others are looking to muster up the courage to walk over and talk to you. Ezra comes swaggering back with an entire bottle of strong red wine. Bubbly's more of a celebration mood as he pours anybody a glass that would
Mark
like red
downs
wine
her
instead.
port and just
There's something reasonable. As he takes 2 glasses, one of the port and one of the strong red. You can see in particular on this bottle of red, it is not Sylvan or Elvish. This is some sort of cavern-aged dwarven red wine. Particularly strong for a drinking blend, somewhere around a 15.8% ABV. Sweet berry notes to the nose, and then a very stiff, stringent, yet incredibly palatable sip. So, about this little mix-up. God, I hate apologies.
I don't think it's something you need to apologize for. I don't think, from your reaction, that's something that was planned by you, at least.
My plan was to try to circumvent the pomp and circumstance of reality. Saw it, though. I saw it so clear. But sometimes even though the one sees the threads before you doesn't mean that the lady lets you to pick it and play. It just has to sit there and exist, taunt you. You can see how things should be, how things could be better. And it haunts you. But I digress. No one gives a... Everyone has their own problems. Enjoy the conversation tonight. And yes, no one's being eliminated from their rooms. Some things are always a show and some things are not. Welcome to Galaadluuran. As he slams his glass of wine.
Kumo will raise his glass to another night, another breath, and then drink as well.
Hopefully the opposite, as I grab my port. And you can see he gets his tarot deck out. What was that?
I was just going to say not too soon, Ezra. Thank you for everything that you did tonight. I owe you a pedicure and manicure. Maybe a massage if you're lucky.
Don't thank me just yet, as he shows you his cards and turns them all around. 9 times out of 10, I'll still be the asshole. As you see these 9 jokers and the 1 chalice, and he throws them back together as a crowd begins swooming back over in front of him, screaming, "Please, we have to know what our lives will be, great Ezra." As he begins pulling out his hero deck and working the room.
Hey, Kumo.
Yeah.
What, why are they happy he's playing with cards? I know how to play war too.
So there's many, many types of cards, Sayun. Those cards, if you believe it, will tell you the future. And what they want from him is they want him to tell them the future that they want to hear.
So it's like lying?
If you play your cards right, you get money for it.
Oh.
Kuma will kind of jab him with his elbow. Get it? Play. Just find something to drink. It was a long night.
All right. As he walks off very confused.
You
we
all
just need
see.
to fight.
Go ahead.
We just need to find him something to punch. That's all we need to do.
I don't know if there's enough things for him to punch.
I don't think that will ever be a problem in this. Looking around at the room, this golden prison. We have rooms here. I feel like this might become an occurrence.
I'm not a show dog.
Caleb, is there any way that you could, like, maybe brew up some of your, what was it, Sippin' Sizzler? I don't know what it was called. Whatever you gave Kazul that made him a little bit more cheery and alive. And Hellwraith, I don't know what you did to earn the sizzles on your shirt. This feels weird coming off my tongue. I don't know. You seem to have some kind of untapped power, the way that Ezra does. I don't understand. Do you heal? Do you save? Are you a medicine man? Is that what you've come from? Doctor? Medic?
I do know battle medicine. A scout and a medic would be my worldly professions here. As far as another power, it's not something I fully command anymore.
Mara just kind of points above her head where there's nothing there. Just, well then,
It's a long
for
story.
appearances. Play it up then. Play it up.
Let's just say that I was a better man once. Maybe more. I aspire to return to that, but it is a path that few walk. For now,
You've walked it.
just walk the path and try to do the good that I can.
Quite the group that we've gathered. And then Mara kind of just reaches up and says, well, I need a bath. I am filthy. I'm going to wish you all a good night. Caleb, you like money. Make sure that you get our winnings. As Mara just kind of saunters off, shouting, port, port, to try to get any kind of server to come to her as she wants to head off.
Excuse
I
me,
feel I
Madam
must
Moore.
retire as well.
Is there anything that I can get you?
Yes, actually. I'd like a bottle of port and, how old are you?
$563.
Late vintage. Bring it to my room with you. As she saunters off.
Salt and pepper, older Sylvan gentleman.
Oh god, yeah. There's something about the heat of battle that just drives you a little crazy. I hope you have decades, centuries actually, worth of stamina. She winks and just...
He goes and runs and grabs a bottle. And you can see he's standing over one of the large ice bins. He just picks up a bottle of hot sauce, tosses on one oyster, throws it back. Takes a deep breath. I will be taking my break. As he
He's
pulls the
probably taking off for
tablecloth.
the night.
Wraps the bottle in it. Oh no, he's totally clandestine, just walking off the shift floor here. I must bring one of the bottles to Madame Mora's room. Ah. And the rest of the staff is like, do whatever. They're all so busy. Anyone else still on the floor?
Galbraith does the deep bow to his friends. I feel I am not myself tonight. Think I'll retire early.
You definitely need a shower, maybe clean yourself up a little bit.
I agree, Caleb.
Now, look around. Who do I see about us getting paid?
Kazul, would be okay going back to the room? I know you're still hurting a little bit from our encounter there.
Yeah, I'm gonna hand my Sayun. You can have this. I don't need this. I don't know what it is.
Huh? As he
I'm
hears
gonna-
his name.
I'm gonna hold up my chalice that they handed me. I have no idea what it is. I won't know anything about it. You seem to have enjoyed yours. You can have mine as well.
As Sayun double fist the ports.
Yes.
Kumo.
Yeah. Do you need a hand? I'll help you up.
Well,
I want to make sure you're safe.
I just have a question. Do you
What is it,
think
Kazul?
do you think that'll be us? And I'll gesture to the slaughtered lizard men and gut rager.
It could have been us tonight if Kilwraith hadn't shown up. But it's not something to think about that way. We're the ones that are breathing.
But is that
Enjoy the
all-
night.
Is that all we're good for?
No,
A show?
no. It's not about them. It's about us. You have to find the meaning of yourself. They will never give you meaning. The only meaning that matters is that which you make for yourself. Throwing the money that they did, throwing us in there, staring at us, that's not the meaning of who you are.
But why would they treat us like that if we were heroes?
That's something that we probably need to find out at some point, but right now, take the moment, clean up, heal up, and be ready, because more is going to come. Did you see where the other guy went that brought all those creatures on us? He went somewhere. Remember, we have to watch out for the spider.
Keep an eye out for spiders. Yes. As he's gonna definitely perk up his all those extra eyes. They're gonna perk back up, and he's actually gonna go over to where we fought that battle and just kind of look around and ponder for a little bit.
Kumo grabbing another glass of wine. We'll look for a employee and kind of wave them over.
Yes. Master Kumo.
Could you please start an oak milk warm bath in my room, please? Or have someone do that?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Let me know when it's ready, if you can, or have someone let me know when it's ready. Kumo will kind of wink at them, and I'll give you some coin if we ever get whatever's around here. Or actually, that guy, and he'll point over to Caleb. That guy will pay you 2 coins when it's ready. Thank you.
Anyone else?
Sayun, after drinking all that wine, is a stumbling monkey just walking around. And as he's doing it, his instincts are taking over, and he's just doing his kata forms with his hands. Realizing, I need... Oh, are you looking at me? You know what, I'm tired. And he goes to bed before he starts fighting.
Caleb is gonna look around. Who seems like they're in charge? Who would be the person to talk to? Trying to get my payment.
Go ahead and
Because
roll
he's not
a.
going to forget about this paycheck.
Go ahead and roll society check. See if you can't find somebody to get you paid.
Ever the merchant.
I mean, he is the money man.
He is the. Oh, well, that's pretty decent.
It helps to have a huckster on the team.
$28.
On 28, it takes you about 5 or 10 minutes to head up to the main, where the front bureaucrats were all at. It's thinned out enough to where you can pass the large tree and step up to where a couple of the fat cats are. One in particular wearing the green and gold pattern that you've seen before multiple times. One who is certainly not past any of the spare ribs for any of the moments of the smooth booze that's encountered on the floor. Rather thorough an entertaining show this evening, as he's got short, fat, elvish ears that stick back with a long, stringy, well past his age, should be go ahead and shaved off. Crown of stringy hair stares back over at you, Caleb.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Wasn't exactly what we expected when we signed up. Much more dangerous. I mean, I think we put on a good show. We definitely nailed the intros. But we were told we would get paid, and I saw a lot of coin dropping into this system here.
Who promised you that you would be being paid? And paid for what?
For providing the entertainment. I believe Ezra mentioned it was paid.
Ezra.
And
Ezra
if I recall,
says a lot of things.
after the introduction, we were told that it would be doubled because it was such a great introduction. Remember, if you saw me juggling those potions, not everyone can do that.
Go
Look
ahead
at my
and
performance.
roll diplomacy with advantage.
I don't have a scratch on me after this. That was diplomacy.
Right. Yeah. Allergies already setting in from the old world trade. Juggler. Juggling isn't what got you here. However, you have juggled enough creatures this evening. as he pulls out a note. I assume that we can provide something for the patrons of martial arts. Exactly what's your group's name that I make this to?
You can fill it out. The group's name is Caleb.
You notice it's almost like baby piggish noises. Caleb, now I wouldn't be writing a check specifically to you, now would I?
No, that's the group name. The group name is Caleb. Do you think I'm that kind of shady businessman?
This is Galaadluuran. We're all shady kind of businessmen. And I can smell bullshit from a mile away before I wallowed in it. What's your group's name, boy?
Let's... Oh, damn, do we have a group name?
You are totally on the spot with this gentleman.
Good luck, buddy. Don't let it suck.
It's up to you to not ruin it, bro.
Damn, we had one. And I don't remember what it was.
We did.
Merry Band of Miscreants.
Merry Band of
Miscreants.
Caleb's Merry Band of Miscreants now, apparently.
Caleb's. God, that's the kind of show that you see at the Rio.
Absolutely. Oh, God.
No, that's giving too much credit. This is definitely a circa. Come watch the
Like,
clowns.
these are the tickets that you get on Groupon that have already been discounted twice, and they're like, it's $10 that will pay you to come here.
You show up and you're like, "What's the donkey for?" And you,
Oh, God.
Oh, God, it's the
remember going
donkey
to see
from
one.
E-Bomb's world. It's the same donkey.
One night only, folks. One night only. Caleb and his merry band of miscreants.
Merry Band of Miscreants. It's a really interesting name. Well, here, Caleb and your merry band of miscreants. As he hands over a ledger from the Bank of Galaadluuran.
Oh, exactly. The bank. I was going to ask what bank I can take this to.
And it is a note of 1,200 gold to be split between the party. You've, since we're here, you seem to be a man of discretion. Been having trouble sleeping at night. Doctor tells me I need to lose some weight. I told him he should lose his head for telling me. Is there anything in your repertoire that could help me?
I mean, I do happen to have something.
A man
just
of many
for
thoughts.
that. It's a new one actually. I just came up with this mixture. This is brand new. I mean, you're not gonna, obviously you're gonna wait till you get home to take it. We don't want you to take it now and fall asleep. So wait till you get home to take it. If you got you seem like you're pretty well off, but I still want to be fair. Maybe 3 gold pieces.
3 gold places? What are you trying to kill me? Don't give me the cheap shit, boy. No, what? You're trying to give me swim?
The last guy asked for 2 gold, and it was like more than his life savings. So he doesn't know where to go yet.
We're not,
Gonna Taj Mahal, man.
you're not selling wine to bums here, my friend. What are you? I don't. If that's what you're trying, I don't want it.
Oh, well then.
Yeah, maybe I will. He gives you 5 gold, and he goes. He immediately pours it into his wine. Thank you.
I wouldn't mix with alcohol. Oh,
What do you just drink?
oh, it's the same thing. It's the snake oil. I got lots of those. I'm just scamming everyone. If that doesn't work, I mean, you didn't follow the directions. You dumped it in alcohol. I can't be held responsible.
Isn't there a roll on? God
There is. Did
damn
you
it,
just
there goes
fall off your chair?
my
Yeah.
camera fumbled again.
Caleb needs to have a liability waiver that, like, it's as soon as you accept the potion, it just flashes up once. It's like a click through when you accept your software terms. It's an indemnification clause, and just
Yeah, perception.
Potion
check.
Eula.
This guy doesn't care. He totally
my old life.
he's seen you as an alchemist in battle, so he's not even checking you.
Those are the best kind of customers.
I would hurry home though before you, pass out on the way home. That, if you pass out on the street and get robbed, it's not my responsibility.
Pass
Where
out on the
exactly
street.
are you going? Where do you live? Do you
Pass
need
out
me
on
to
the
walk
street.
you home?
No. What do you have to make it so weird? Caleb, do you find me to be a fool? As he raises one eyebrow and looks closer toward you. I think you have things different. You were supposed to be the fool, and then you were found to be competent. Almost too competent. What's this table I'm supposed to roll on for snake oil?
Oh no, it rolls a perception check to see if he figures out that it was bullshit.
We totally need a table. For what?
I mean,
Random
We
effect
really
snake
do.
oil.
Can we make a table?
I thought of that. I was like, just random. I'm handing out
Make a
random
table.
stuff.
Make a table.
A wild magic table for it.
Immediately gets an erection.
Yeah, exactly. It just he's knocking over just bottles of like 1,000 gold port. Just
Let's see
Potion's
here.
totally made up with like whatever I had kicking around the workshop before, I ended up
Grows the
here.
most majestic
like
beard.
dip spit and
Like I'm making it. I'm mixing it out of the back of a dirty wagon.
I mean, that's frightening, especially if he's a pig person, because their 10% can last up to 4 hours.
dip spit and backwash. Like a hint of a healing potion. Just swish it in your mouth and pray.
Mouth is getting a little dry, so maybe it's sitting in. Now, please, Master Caleb, I don't know where your merry band of miscreants is from, but if you could cast that check promptly, and there's a lot of ins and outs these days.
Get to the bank first thing in the morning.
You do that. And thank you for the. I can feel myself getting slavier already. Now, by the way, name is Hannigan.
Hannigan. Well, nice to meet you, Hannigan. Remember, tell your friends and anyone you might need a potion that I use only the best quality ingredients.
Of course. And he takes your card, he promptly drops it as he turns around and gives himself a little waddle back over towards the elevator. Gentlemen, it is time for this old hog to sleep. I'm feeling quite tired. As you now have 5 gold and a check from Hannigan to the Bank of Galaadluuran.
Plus the 1,200. You better not stiff us, Caleb. We will kill you.
That is the check.
That is the check.
That is the check, yes.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I thought it was a separate check made out specifically to Caleb.
No, he tried that, but the guy wouldn't go for it.
I bet I could turn this. Maybe add a 1 in the front or a 0 on the back.
Oh, is there a forgery check? Because I am living for that.
Oh yeah, you can totally try to forge that.
Come on, Caleb. Like, do it, but don't do it. But like, do it.
Caleb's gonna head to bed for the night. Get some rest. He's gonna think about that tonight, though, while he's sleeping.
Anyone else still moseying about the floor?
Who's still left down there? I walked out.
Yeah, I'm like,
You
who's
walked
left?
out. Mara's gone.
I think Caleb was it.
The party,
I was-
the party is thin, but like the rest of the room is rocking. You realize
I
that
bet.
when folks are invited to a party at the Silver Veil, they're gonna stock up.
I was technically still in the middle of that little battle floor thing, just chilling.
Just wiping the acid off of your burnt body,
Yeah,
smelling like shit, knowing they're like, oh God, so much for, I need a wingman for this. This is a rough party.
See how much of a wussy I looked to everybody.
The tail end of spring break right there.
He's got some hot dog vomit on him from a rather unattractive patron.
Last 10%.
Not the good 10% though.
No.
The last 10% of that hot dog.
It's the dregs. He's got the dregs percent.
Fresh from Hannigan's back rolls on his neck.
Ugh.
I don't want to know what Hannigan is, but I'm craving pigs in a blanket right now, which I feel pretty guilty for.
He's joins a long and established list of disgusting fat elves. My favorite.
Love it. You never see those. It's always the hot ones.
Now, there should be way more disgusting looking black sheep, worthless third generation boomer elves.
But they're also still purebloods. Like, that's why you're like, why is pureblood a cool thing when you're trash?
That's exactly what the other poor elvish girl said, is why on earth I let this man lie on me. Ava Gardner. Greatest quote of all time. We were talking about it today. Why, oh why, do I let this man lie on me? Ava
Why does
Gardner.
this feel like my dating life? I feel personally attacked right now.
Who knows? Maybe he goes to sleep. Maybe I'm gonna roll for it. The next time you might get a customer out of this
why
guy.
does he want to sleep? I have questions.
Cause he can't breathe. He's got too much fat around his windpipe.
Oh,
He's an elven pug.
CPAP?
Yeah,
He's a face.
No, he's an
CPAP?
elven. He's like an elven pug. He's just
Yeah,
like
it's-
snorting and he can't breathe.
Fuck.
Oh god,
Can't-
like Winston Churchill melted even
Yeah, 100%.
more.
There's a mole. One small hair coming out of it. You can't stop staring at it. Molly.
Yeah. God damn it.
Yes, I'm aware I have a rather large mole on my face.
And I myself am a mole.
Timeless.
Oh shit. But okay, yeah. If everybody else went back to the room, I would finally head back.
Who's the last person to leave?
I think that would be me, technically. I
I think
guess.
it's Kazul.
Was Kumo there, I think, right? Kumo didn't leave
Oh, I
yet, did
thought
he?
Kumo bailed.
I was waiting to hear back, get my bath warmed up before I left the party. I was
Oh,
going to
that's right.
drink and
He's
have
waiting on
fun
his-
for a while.
His oat milk bath is still warming
Well,
up.
I'm sorry. Was it oat or oak?
Oat.
Because you did have leaves earlier, so I just wanted to
Oh, I
clarify.
prepared an oat bath or oak bath. I'm sorry. It's
Yeah, I heard oat.
you come back. You come back to your room and there's these
Just a big old
staves.
log in your fucking
It's fucking like-
Maple!
I want to know how they milked an oak tree.
Thought it was goat
The
milk.
same way they milk oats and almonds.
I mean,
Very carefully from tiny teats.
face shit. That's all you can
Yeah.
say. Face shit.
Fucking almond milking. Oh my god.
I mean, the good news when you come out of there, you definitely will leave lumber sexual, but it's
Oh, there's a knot in the log. Ayo.
You come out smelling of plaid and bean boots.
Zero. You have no
Smells
idea.
like a-
You inspired the name of my brothel inside Galaadluuran.
Yes.
The knot in the log.
Yes.
where all the gals are natty.
That's so good.
Ain't nothing else that you can't be in.
There you guys go. I contributed.
Yes. We've really stepped it up from Biff's Velvet Grundle to the knot in the log.
What does 20 gold get me? Anything you want, baby, but not in a log.
I will.
Not in the
Not in the log.
What's a ZJ?
I'm sweating like Hannigan inside this room right now.
Our DM went dark. You went into sweat
I
mode.
love the fact that you still are just a shadow, because it's like it makes us feel like more underbelly with our little dealings and shenanigans.
I half
tonight.
expected a voice changer.
And that's
Yeah,
what I gave the
it
guy
reminds
the
me-
final
Yep.
10%. I haven't been the same since then.
I'm here to say
Unsolved mysteries. TM
Yep.
edition.
That's
I was
exactly what it was.
abused by an orc named Mara.
You're goddamn right. I had 10 beers before I made that encounter. Yeah, so I did it.
Excuse me, but I only do 100%. I'm sorry, but I only do 100% consensual. Do not even try to slander my name, or you will die painfully.
Yeah, I still up the dragon's HP. I did it while they were playing.
He likes to watch.
After the first round of combat, I saw how much
everyone
damage I
wants
did.
to
I
watch.
added a 1.
Yeah, I can't fudge
The
the
one was
dice,
your
but I can fudge.
turgid.
DM After Dark's getting a little scary for me.
Yeah, it's not T for target, it's T for turgid.
As I strolled back from Guardian Con, I looked at my encounter and I said, this is bullshit. How about we times 3 everything on this? Kill everybody in the first round. And then I
Pass
almost
it on and
did.
double it.
And then it came back to bite me in my own ass. As they created an NPC out of it that was so strong that it killed everything I ever had. Until the day I finally was able to kill that thing. Don't enable the deep throat voice.
That's what she said.
I thought it would have more more gagging.
I need,
Right there.
I need to do the impression. I can't remember the guy that is with Bobby Lee right now, redheaded comedian, but he does a Stephen
Carrot
Hawking
Top?
voice. No.
Oh.
It's
that's
talking
really
about
red-haired comedian.
it's talking about Stephen Hawking going to what's his name's private island, Epstein's. I want to go to the
Epstein.
island. Let me go. Let me.
Let me go.
I want
Let
to.
me go.
I want to go to island. Please let me go.
Let me go.
All right.
I'm
Enough
sorry.
digress. As everyone else makes it back to their rooms, whether they were able to procure exactly what they were looking for, or they had a large chunk of oak in their bath.
Kumo would roll with it. It's milk. Sweet.
Kazul, with you being the last one back, the first time you run your card, it doesn't open the door. And it sinks in for a second that maybe I'm the person that gets cut. And you try it again, it doesn't work. And then you flip the card over the other side and it does. Because we've all been there.
He's just one door down from his room, swiping on the wrong one.
Wiping on Kumo's
He's
door.
learning his numbers. He's learning how to read. It makes sense.
It's true. This side up, I read the card wrong.
As you're getting into your room, a very disheveled butler is exiting from one of the rooms. Vest is on kind of wrong. One of his shoes is missing. His bow tie is long gone. He doesn't remember your name. He looks at you and he looks at a person that knows that he should know your name, and just he does a really long awkward bow before he turns and is like jetting back off to somewhere in the halls of this hotel.
Man, I'd hate to get beat up by her. I'm going to my room.
Anybody else doing anything before you let sleep take you? As in the distance, the strings and the pomp and circumstance of Galaadluuran begin to fade out. As you successfully denied every individual that was looking to talk to you in the night, you have become the enigmatic merry band of miscreants. As your party's intrigue level will raise to a degree. Everyone is still very curious on what you do. And they do want to know more. As you played too cool for school. Your thoughts linger in why the hell you arrived in this place for original reasons. Now it's become very twisted from that moment at what may have been just an initial stop and stay. You seem to be getting wrapped up in Fey and Sylvan politics, thrown in a death match of all things after helping save the Arbor. Now, who the hell is this Dresden guy in the first place? You know Ezra doesn't like nor respect them. And you have a chip on your shoulder too. And you guys all let sleep take you in a very, very comfortable 5-star hotel. Go ahead and make constitution rolls. Let's see who wakes up in the morning. Yeah, I gotta hit that thing 45 times to make sure it.
Oh, it's fortitude. I'm like, where is constitution?
Fortitude, yeah. Oh, thank God I didn't hit that 20. Fitting. Good job, Kazul. Good job.
Oh
guy.
my God, dude.
Hey, he
Good
just
job.
dies in his sleep.
Buddy, he's choking on his own tongue. Like, Kumo, are you sharing a room? Can someone give him the Heimlich maneuver?
His eyes, one of his eyes wouldn't shut at night, so it just stayed open.
The worms and things are trying to give him CPR, and they're like, I don't know how to shock him. I don't know what to do.
Fitting. It's just fitting.
At least that one wasn't in combat aside from with yourself.
Oh, yeah, I need to give one too.
Wait, sleep is self-combat?
Isn't it always? Do you guys not vivid dream?
Hey, Mar, you gotta rest like 50 times.
What?
So it only gives you like 10 hit points each time.
I just hit it one time.
Oh, I was
and
just
gave-
gonna
gave
put
myself
it
the
back to
current.
normal. Yeah.
But if you hit it, it gets rid of all other things too.
Oh yeah.
By
You
the
know
way-
what? Mara hit it all night long, and then the guy unfortunately ran into Kazul in the hallway. As you faintly heard him saying, or heard Mara just saying, "You're welcome."
Looks like Drake found the knot in the
Jeez.
log.
Yeah.
Yes, mistress. Thank you, mistress.
He's like,
Go ahead and click the level and turn that to 6.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh boy.
Someone's gonna have to show me what to do. Oh, got 100 hit points, baby. I'm so beefy.
Let's see here. Fortitude save. $15. Zool's a 1. Caleb's a 25. Make him say, it's a 30. 36, 26. Sayun, you are the winner. You're the first one up in the Silver Veil.
oh, why is it so bright? Oh. As he looks down and he just sees his room's a mess. And there's a hole in his wall. Ah, it did it again. I need to stay away from the wine. As he looks down, his knuckles a little swollen. Sayun's gonna look around to see if there's like a bell or a buzzer or something to get one of the assistants to come to the room.
Oh yeah, it is a prompt service as well.
Hi, I may have had a few libations last night and put a hole in your wall. I'm really, really sorry. I told myself I shouldn't drink. I like to fight when I'm sober, so... How much do I owe you for it?
This waiter looks at you very perplexed. That's all. Great story. Master Sayun, is there anything that I can get for you?
You got bacon?
Of course we have bacon. We have multiple selections.
No, we talking
Pepper.
fatback?
Maple glazed. Well, fatback is certainly different than regular bacon, but yes, we.
Yeah, I'll take a plate of bacon. Like a lot, maybe 2 plates of bacon.
We'll get you a serving tray.
Thank you. As
You're
he's
welcome.
sitting on the edge of the bed, kicking his feet like a little happy kid. I'm getting bacon. And then he looks over the nightstand where he put his sunglasses from whenever he had his fancy outfit from the night before and puts them on because he has a hangover.
Kumo, you're the next one to rise at the Silver Veil Hotel.
You're muted.
I don't know if he's muted or if he just got the hard yeet. We'll come back to you whenever you get your stuff back up. Ezra is going to be up early, stocking bottles over on the side of his bar. Stretches out and unveils those blackout curtains. This amazing view of Galaadluuran proper that stares out all the way into the arbor. Things only money can buy. As he begins counting this massive stack of cash that he's received from harrow readings and through the night. Master Ezra, your communications and communication payments, as he receives a lockbox that also contains this massive list of correspondence of individuals that he is reading and predicting the future for. Just please send them over there. I have a bit of a hangover for not drinking nearly enough wine. You should learn by now, Master Ezra. Please. I'm still far too young for this place. Someday you won't, Mr. Ezra. We're long and gone before then, old timer. As he takes... And he decides to get himself a little mimosa on as he takes one of his large feral fingernails and slices the top of the bottle. Please, if you could take this to my friend, the warrior queen, and send you over a mimosa over to your room. As you're knocking on the door, Mara.
Just hear this. Come in. Come in.
Okay. They're very cautious.
Mara is full on naked with a sheet pulled like halfway up.
Nope.
To her navel. Did you bring breakfast? I'm absolutely famished.
He turns around and he looks at this crispy array of bacon. Of course we have.
Thank you.
As he turns and he steals, I need half of this plate now. Why? She's buck naked and I heard what happened to the last one. He's been talking about it like it's the worst burn he's ever gotten. Probably took off the first 3 layers of his skin. Hesitantly, he gives you some of Sayun's bacon.
What was that, a mimosa? Oh, would you mind sending up another bottle?
Of course. Of course.
Thank you.
As he shuffles in, you get some of the bacon. This is like Michael J. Fox, The Secret of My Success. People are running between rooms, going back and forth.
Is the mimosa from what was his name? Do you know his name?
Master Ezra, of course. He's the only one drinking mimosas at, looks down, 6:45 a.m.
Oh, it was from Ezra.
Now you become the second person to be drinking mimosas at the Silver Vale at 6:46 a.m.
I'm sorry. Do you not realize that every day is a new celebration of life?
If there's
You have
anything
to
I know a
cherish
celebration
these
of life
moments.
is the one that they're having this weekend at the Silver Vale. Of course I do.
Well, don't forget. Honestly, death is a new beginning, but every day is a celebration of life.
Death is walking out into the wilds outside of Galaadluuran, the wrong stop. Life is around any corner that you wish here.
Exactly. So celebrate it while you can. Thoroughly.
Someday. He says with a big smile, dropping his materials off. Thank you, Madame Mara.
And at this point, Mara just full on steps off the bed, sheet dropping to go get the mimosa that Ezra brought her.
Straightens his bow tie with a smile and turns around and walks out. Professional. Not his first rodeo.
Nope. Not in this hotel.
Who's the next person that's getting up this morning?
Let's see if my mic works now.
Yeah, let's go. Fresh off that post-oak bath.
Kumo, having nestled into bed, he wakes up and just starts preening himself. Just going over every ounce, checking for the new scars, and just kind of a little proud that he was able to meet with this new group of what's becoming friends. And he just thinks back to the night, and as he cleans himself, he starts to imagine what could be a new possible future for himself. Well, I can't stay here all day. I guess I go look for some food. And Kuma will get up and shake out all his legs and take a breath and form up and walk out the door to see what's going on out there.
Oh, the fresh air is strong. It would be the equivalent of kind of walking through the oxygen pumped lobbies of Vegas. But it's just all coming in with a giant tree.
Well, I'll wander over to the window and just kind of like stare out and see how high up we are. Because I remember we rode up in that little box.
Yeah, you guys are at the penthouse. You're about 15 stories up above from the base of the World Tree.
Start taking in the view, and then, oh, is that food I smell? Oh, that smells wonderful. Is that somebody has a plate of bacon around here or something?
Oh yeah, at this point there's just bacon going out everywhere. Your rooms, everyone's room, cracklings, fat back, all of it.
Oh God, give me the chicharrones.
And previously you described there was like a central like common room area.
Mm-hmm.
So Kumo will head there and just start looking for how much bacon he can pile on top of his plate. And Kumo this morning, instead of like the normal duster, his jacket will be a little shorter, so that way he can move around. And his gun has shrunk down, kind of almost in the same silvery kind that you saw before for last night when it was decorated, but it's not as shiny. It's just more of the natural wood and a little bit of silver inlay, and it's attached to his back on the strap.
Nice. Roll a perception check. Unless one of the merry band of miscreants is actually outside of the room, you don't see anybody at this moment.
Well, maybe someone will be along sometime. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep hunting down as much bacon as I can.
Always a sound strategy. Else picking up and doing anything at the first of morning light.
Just gonna get up and just get up and go find breakfast. He's not in a rush to really do anything. If he happens to pass any of the party members, you know, he does let them know, like, oh, by the way, and shows them the check. Like, we got paid. I made sure we got paid.
That's awesome, Caleb. As Kumo's shoving bacon into his mouth.
Elwraith will step out into the hallway, and you'll see his robes are immaculate, white and platinum, gold trimmed again. And he's going to look around for a servant or an employee nearby in the hallway.
And now about this time, it's become between 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning. And string music comes in, piping throughout the entire hotel.
Excuse me there, sir.
Yes.
Would this establishment happen to have a chapel?
Of course. Do you need help guiding you there?
Indeed.
As he takes you further in, to the Silvervale Hotel, long corridors and passageways leads you to a section of the actual tree itself. A hollowed out amphitheater of quarter that goes through, and you can see the rings of the great tree as it is in the farthest location in to the Silver Veil, cut in one of the notches that keeps it attached to the tree. It alleviates for its classic views. Welcome.
Thank you. And he's going to walk into the chapel and find a pew. He's going to fold down the bench and take a knee. He folds his hands in front of him and bows his head.
Anything that you would like to do inside here?
He's just going to pray to his gods. I know I've fallen. And I feel unguided here, but I swear to the lords of the high heavens that I will make my way back to you. I will reclaim the title that I've lost. And on that path, that journey, I will do everything in my power to ease the suffering of the mortals we shepherd, and to stand steadfast against the darkness in all shapes and all sizes. I will continue to remake this vow, no matter how far I have fallen. I will reclaim my light. I swear. And he's just gonna put his head down.
Religion check with advantage. $22. That void that you felt after being unable to treat that child the way that you hoped. It's not that it all races away. Matter of fact, it's more as if the thread is tied tighter than it ever was before. A clear indicator that folks are looking for something merciful. You wake up feeling good. Almost as if you can hear the wind that whips through this room. And individuals whispering your name.
He'll lift his head back up and open his eyes. I hear them. And when I find them, I will do everything to ease the suffering and deliver mercy upon the needy. Thank you. He's gonna stand up and bow and turn around and just silently walk back out, go back to his penthouse suite and find his friends and grab some bacon along with everyone else.
Anyone else doing anything of particular note this morning? Zool, you wake up alive, and that in itself is worthy of a day.
Azul still in agony of what happened the day before. Is gonna get up slowly, but by now it's what time? By the time he gets up, since I rolled a nat 1. I miss brunch?
No, because I mean, there's been so much movement. Like, you missed the first round, but like Silvervale's, this isn't like the continental breakfast. Like, everybody can get served, and especially because I don't know why, but you're definitely being entertained as heroes of the city thus far.
He's not gonna know exactly what he smells. It's first time in eating breakfast in a place like this, but he knows it smells good, and he's gonna try to get to it as quickly as possible because he is starving.
And there are a handful of you that are on either side of the wings that open up into a common room. You have this very cool dark mahogany style kind of bar, breakfast nook, and meeting area that's in the in-between. And it has as much of a view of outside Galaadluuran as possible. It's not a 360, but it's a solid like 200-ish that extends out. So there's this amazing light that can be let in, or those burgundy drapes can be closed, and it can get very comfy and candlelight cozy inside of this space as well. There are cartographer supplies for plotting and maps, general adventurers tomes, access to knowledge, and a very, very cool and large table that fits everyone, that is now crowded with both bacon, mimosas, several types of breakfast sausage, burritos, even a little morning sushi. You guys are all chowing down. Ezra has made his way from his penthouse across the hall, walking into the commons. Well, the merry band of miscreants seems to enjoy the creature comforts. Impressive, right?
How's the name stuck then? Are we forever known as the merry band of miscreants?
No, I heard that's what you shook Hannigan down and made the check to. I don't know who made that call. Unfortunately, I think it involves me.
Wait, did we actually get paid for last night? What happened when I left?
You left early, did you?
Did I? Or did I leave right on time?
Ah, the constant debate.
Let's not get into it this early. Caleb, why do you look guilty?
What do you mean guilty? I got us paid. I made sure I got the check right here.
Did you officially name us the merry band of miscreants?
Thought that's what we called ourselves.
Oh God, I thought that was a joke. Is that what we are forever known as in the Feywild? Jesus. Merry.
I could change the check. I don't know. I mean, if I'm going to change the name, maybe we change the amount too. We'll see.
Wait. Can you do that?
Oh, you can certainly try.
Can you not do it on this check though? Like, can you not do that on this check? How much did we get paid last night?
1,200. Gold.
It's not bad.
So, question really for all of you, we can get to at some point in time. Being a pampered hero, I'm sure, was not the reason that you came to Galaadluuran. If there was anything I can do to assist, what your original intentions were here? Please let it be known to myself and others. We may assist each other. I would hate for you to have arrived and rolled into so much of this alone.
Well, I did seek out this place for a reason. Well, for two reasons. One, there was someone who needed assistance here. But also I've heard tale that this city can move itself between the planes.
What's it? Why we have so much interesting things that we do.
Well, I was trying to return to a place I can't yet find.
And what would that be?
Kelwraith kind of glances around the room at everyone and well, I suppose most of you have taken the hint by now that I'm not from this plane originally. But I come from, I'm not sure if you'll understand it, but I come from a place called the High Heavens.
An actual place? Is it tangible? Is it in Etheria?
My grandpa told me about that. He had one of those little round things above his head, too.
I thought I saw the spark in your eyes on the day we met.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm Venara. And Grandpa was something else. But he made sure that I learned a lot from him and taught me stuff that I was told that I wasn't supposed to know. Something about mortals and celestial. I got really good at punching things, so I didn't pay attention whenever he was teaching me much. But I like being around you, Kelwraith. You're really bright. Like Grandpa was.
And this is but a glimmer of the glory I once held. I seek to restore it, but after looking at the destinations that this city travels to, I fear that my home is not one of them. But there is some kind of magic here to move an entire city. So I feel like it must be possible somehow on this plane to reach my destination.
I mean, you could do anything you put your mind to.
Well, you're certainly in the right place to find interesting people and interesting things.
I'm getting a sense for that there's more here than meets the eye. That I was drawn here for a reason.
if any other reason other than saving that man's hide. I am particularly indebted to you for that. But enough said, sorrow. To be honest with you, I'm just as interested as the rest of you. Never actually gotten one of these before. As he lays down a green and gold envelope. Who knows? Maybe Caleb, you were able to shake him down for that double payment after all. Feels so thin. Because Ezra will take out one of his long fingers and slice the top of the envelope. Go ahead.
No, I thought he had laid the envelope down, so Mara was just saying, are you going to open it, Caleb?
The suspense is killing us all.
What if it's another invitation to be lies?
Then we destroy it the way that we did last night. But if Ezra has
Highly doubtful. No one's going to want to put any kind of bets on you, Mara.
I don't blame them. They surely can't pay what I'm worth at this point.
Indeed. Fine. They'll do the honors. Pulls out a fine folded piece of parchment. To Ezra and his new adopted family of merry band of miscreants. I hereby grant thy continued in patronage and stay, as I have for the last 15 years for Master Ezra. We shall continue on 15 more and here out into the future. As it lines off, there's a couple more cursive words down at the bottom. Because we have so many more stories to tell. Signed, your patron, Theris Galaadluuran. And that is where we will end this session.
Just gonna drop that bomb on us and be like, good night, y'all.
Ezra's been on the teat for 15 years and didn't even know it till now.
On the teat.
Just sucking away. Dude. Can't, y'all.
Welcome to level 6.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it feels good.
And that's when I leveled him to level 6, and I said, I'm gonna make sure every creature they fight's level 12.
Oh no,
You know-
it's such a surprise. That's never happened before.
You know, that,
Help me, step bro.
It sounds a bit too real, you know?
Hey, good job shaking down for extra money. So far, Caleb is quite the profitable huckster.
First off, Ezra told us that because of the nat 20 that I think Caleb rolled with his potion, we were owed double whatever we made. And the way that you were describing this money flowing down troughs and water, my brain took that as we're getting tipped. Not only are people betting.
Yeah, that's the addition. Yeah, that was
like,
additional. You got the cut from the fight.
Okay. Well, the way that you were like, what are you talking about? We're paying you. I'm like, oh my God, did I just like full on hallucinate the fact that I thought we were actually getting paid for this?
No, that was that was that shithead. He was just,
okay.
What do you mean? I don't even get it. I'm sure part of his money is somewhere down in there. But yes, you also have those funds. What was the original tag amount? Because it's like the rubber duckies. I can't remember. I might have to go back there and pull it out.
I don't think we actually had one. It was just people kept betting, and then we started killing things, and they were just throwing more and more.
That was a large
money.
crowd of like 3,000. Would say the average bettor's ticket around. Let's see here. If 70% of the room gambled 1,000 times 70, and we would say, yeah, so around 2,000 of them wagers for around 5 gold. 10,000 divide by 5. Oh yeah, there's 4,000 gold sitting out there for you.
On top of the 1,200 he brought us back?
Yeah, that was a written check.
That was a written check from the other patron.
Oh, see, I thought that was like our.
You
actual
don't know
betting.
how the pit works. So you get to find out about how you cash out.
Oh God, as soon as we leave the room, this is gonna get really interesting.
I'm ready for Caleb to go to the bank and cash this check. Denied.
I just want to know if he forges it or not.
Bounces.
I want to know. I can't wait for that coin flip. Like,
I'm glad that you are all alive and can level to level 6.
Hell yeah.
If you guys have any questions, I will be here to mess with these. I'm excited.
oh my God.
I'm very excited. I just saw what I could get for level 6. I'm very happy.
I've already got this character leveled out to 8.
This is
So
true.
I
You
know
do.
exactly where I'm going.
I'm ready to use the Hero deck on you guys because
The what
I have
deck?
the actual
Hero.
Hero deck, the Pathfinder's Tarot deck that's in here. And when I use it on you, I can enhance the abilities of what may turn over, so I can make it even better.
I feel like this is better than the deck of many things.
But yes, it's not nearly as pain inducing. And now you get to know that Dresden is my brother.
Yeah.
I literally wrote down that whole thing word for word.
Yeah,
I
so
am proud of my typing
Dresden-
skills, but like,
Dresden loves his mother, and I hate my mother, and I hold it against her for killing my father. So we're both orphans that have been adopted and twisted by the hag.
but like your brother sucked your dad's arm
Yeah,
for dinner.
it's gross. So it's a really gross
Filthy.
touch. And you know what? Those poor upbringings are why he only drinks fresh and available, locally sourced individuals.
But we don't know that yet.
Yeah, so no one actually
We
saw
have
that
no
vision
idea.
at the end of the
Like-
day because he failed that will check, right?
Right.
He failed the will check, and then, but it's also like Ezra. We just kind of read him as a
Yeah.
changeling. He doesn't.
Yeah, you
scream
guys don't- yeah, you
vampire
guys
to
don't-
me.
No, he's
I have
and he's
no
not.
idea what he. Yeah.
He's
I'm
just a
like, I don't know
changeling.
what he is. Yeah.
And that's where it's the difference. If he had both red eyes, that would be the mark of his mother and being more hag-like. So he's...
Mara wouldn't be his best friend.
And
So
he
many things now.
resents having to be a changeling in this disgusting upbringing as he sits in society. But yeah, fun stuff. I'm ready for more.
Is it Sunday yet?
Oh my God, we get to play on actual freaking Sunday. I'm glad I don't have to ask you guys 15 times about, hey, can we do this? But I am glad for the extra hour. It made this one possible. Thank you guys for organizing your schedule as always. And thank you for saving us 40.
Thank you for nat wanting.
You know, it's what I do.
Thank you for your
I'm here
sacrifice.
I'm here for the entertainment.
I just
Your
love how
annual-
that he nat wants the sleep check, and it does that sound effect. That's hilarious that you have that when you nat one.
I don't hear it.
What you don't hear it when he nat ones?
No.
It's you have to have interface turned up. That's what does the dice roll
I have
sounds.
it turned all the way down.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me roll 50 d20s.
Dude, all you
Well, hold on.
It'll
I gotta
it'll
press
play
the
that
counting
sound
now.
43 times out of that. You know that, right?
it's
Right.
it
Hold on. Interface. Okay, now I have volume on interface on.
an incredible amount of nat ones for one character.
Yeah.
One
Please roll 50 d20s to see how many
I just rolled
nat
5.
ones you actually get.
There's my nat 20.
there's
of
your
course.
nat
You got a nat
20.
Of course.
And that's where we'll end it.
That's
We
so
love y'all.
perfect.
We'll see you next Sunday.
Love you.